It's a crime and shame with Sunny Justice. Hey everyone. Okay, let's see here. Hey everyone. Who's here? Hey Deb. Hey Peace. Ooh, Peace. Did you beat Devin? No. Hi Outback. How are you? How you guys doing tonight? You know what? I just don't know where my head is today. It's a little bit foggy. The time just went by. And yeah. But how you guys all doing tonight? It's been a couple days. My husband got back home yesterday. Hey, I missed him. He was gone like for a week and a half. As you make you in check, smack that like button. Yeah. So let's just give it a few minutes, you guys, before we get started. Ooh, chills. I got the chills. Yeah, you did beat her this time. Deb, that's normal. Who are we kidding? You know, I'm just teasing you, of course. So, yeah. That's how I feel tonight. Like the brain's not even here. But so I'll struggle through this, and probably I'll get like Mama, you know, to probably talk the most. It's kind of like my IQ just feels like it's. Yeah, it's like at work, it's just so busy because there's just a couple of us because one person's down. I just realized you're not quite my Sunny with well-groomed hair. I know, right? Like, okay, no problem. No problem. We can fix this. Is that better? A little bit wilder? Yeah. There, now I'm ready. Hey, Erin, how are you tonight? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you know, hindsight, I work in optical, so I have like hindsight is 2020. I think that's like a lot to do with everything, to be honest with you, whether it's, you know, people, you know, whether it's with the Delphi case, whether it's with, the Orin and Orson case and stuff like that. You definitely, hindsight is always 2020. It's very telling. You have to live it to go back and look at it, you know, definitely. So, yeah, so one sec here. Oh, guess I got a little bit closer to you guys all. Oh, I was just playing. Where's that thing that let me find it. Okay. So, let's see here. So Mama, she's going to be here in a few minutes to join us. I know she's not the quickest whip out there, but I sent her the link and she forgot, or she didn't realize that I had sent it to her, but we're just going to give her a moment. So Mama's having one of those days too. So I figure like together, all of us monkeys can, you know, pull off this live together. Cause that's how I feel like. It's just, we're all kind of brain dead today. But not only that, Aspen is going to be here to join us as well. If you guys were here for a live a few nights ago, him and Keith were both on, so really appreciated. And yeah, so I just wanted to actually just give me a moment. Just going to turn the screen off. Hold on. You guys can stare at, I don't know, this for a moment. Okie dokie. Hindsight. It's always 2020, isn't it, you guys? Okay. Oh, I guess I should turn off my mute too. Yeah. Deb's Deb, thank you so much for always being so cheerful. Yeah, got the little bullhorn there. Our cheerleader. Yay. Thank you guys. Thanks. Like I said, Aaron Outback. Hi, WL22 as well. And Peace, Not Silenced, and whoever else is hiding or lurking in the background. Yeah, absolutely 2020. Yes, it is. Definitely Outback. Absolutely. No, yeah. But anyways, I'll just be right back. Give me a moment. Okay, thanks guys for doing that. I seen Sharon come in. Hey Sharon, how are you? Oh, with a Delphi murder salt. What's this? What's this? Yes, exactly. WL22. I really truly hope that that March here is well, turns out to be very productive when it comes to the Delphi case. I personally have a feeling something in March is going to happen. I'll just wait and see. This isn't no psychic powers. I'm not claiming I'm psychic. Just saying that, March for me, I'm just feeling like with everything going on that I'm really hoping that March has something to show for it for sure. Let's see. So, like I said, Aspen, hi Ben, how are you? And what did Aaron say? Shouldn't have written down the time. Now I'm running like crazy. Oh well, if I fall asleep, yeah, exactly. I mean, if you fall asleep, I can just rewatch the live, right? Have a good chuckle or so, or two or three or four or five on there. I don't, you know what? Where's my Ray Ray? I don't see Ray Ray in here yet. I wonder if he got the notification. Where's my buddy? Everyone knows, that. I actually, you know what? I just want to thank all the mods and everybody that's in here. That, of course, you know, boots people that are causing trouble, or is being nice and saying kind things to people as well. Yeah, there's Sharon. She's a troublemaker. There she is, right there. Hi, Sharon. Hugs. Hi, Andrew. Dang, lost my license. Never got licensed in my life. Probably in the doctors are. Um, oh. Dang it. Yes. Well, you know what? I've done, Sharon, that's nothing. I have done some pretty, and I'm not calling you stupid here, but I've done some pretty stupid things with stuff that I've lost over the years. Not gonna lie, that yours is nominal compared to my brain. I'm not exactly the brightest bulb here, but it's brighter than my husband's, just a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely brighter than Debbie's, right, Deb? Yep. I kind of sometimes work on a 25-watt bulb, to be honest with you. Hi, Y. How are you? Depends how busy. No, not the bright. Yeah, you know, today is, like I said, it was really hectic. We're on our warehouse sale in optical, and it's just one person has COVID. Another person had just finished moving on to a different job. Another one left last month. So it's kind of like I don't have a lot of time. And yeah. So whatever brain cells are left, I'm going to use them tonight. Okay. All right. Okay. So let me just see, like I said, see where Mama is. Okay, so let's see there. So Aspen, like I said, he'll be coming on, and Mama in a few minutes. Right now, we're just having highs and greats and stuff like that for a few moments. I think that's pretty awesome. You're running on 2 brain cells. Not the brain. You know what? I have 1 brain cell. Well, actually, I have 2. One's lost, and the other one's trying to find it. That's how I feel right now. Yeah. So hopefully, Mama's on cue today, on par, and she can let me off the hook a little bit tonight, for sure. Oh, the March 15th. That's, you know what, Ben? My mom's passed away December, or sorry, not December, 2015, and that's her birthday. Was March 15th. And yes, and that's the Ides. And what else? Who else is in here? Smiles. Yes, Smiles. Well, I hope you get your driver's license back, Sharon. You know. Mama has her moments. I know. But you know what? Mama has better moments than I do. That's just saying. I just come home. Like I said, depends how the day's gone. Sometimes people can really absorb my brain. It just depends how it goes sometimes, because you have to put a lot of energy out there throughout the day, especially with me. It's like, oh, those glasses, they look amazing on you. No, I'm not just lying to you. I swear, I wouldn't let you go out of here looking ugly. Okay, I promise you. I'm looking at the contour of your face. I'm looking exactly at the form of the glasses, and the temples are beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, 3 for 1, absolutely, all day, all day. Yep. But it's like, actually, I'm a really good salesperson. Not because I'm a salesperson like a cheesy salesman. It's because I really enjoy helping people. And so, yeah, so I really, really appreciate it. Might not be smart at a lot of things, but I'm really great at being a people person. I bet you're right. I bet you I could. And I think you need glasses too, because you can't spell my name right, or glasses, you spell classes. Oh, there's Mama. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought you said. Okay.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening. Thank you. I'm so appreciating you and Aspen both coming on tonight. Thank you so much.
Yeah, not a problem. Not a
Yeah.
problem.
And
Um,
Mama, if anyone doesn't know, Mama Libra Scales is from True Grit Crime. That's Mama's channel. I'll drop that link in just a few minutes here. If anyone doesn't know or hasn't seen, but I think most of the people that are in here look like our regulars. They know who Mama is. Yeah, Mama, how did you even find the path here? I left you the link. I don't know where your brain was, but I left you the link a couple times.
I told
And
you I was getting last minute stuff done, firing up the laptop, getting a drink, and using the restroom before I came on.
oh, okay, I see where it is. It's because she was getting a drink. By drink, that meant. a drink. That's what they're.
No, that meant
Mm,
white grape juice on
yeah.
ice. Because white grape juice is so very good for you.
Is that?
Yep,
Uh,
very good for you. It's very good for your throat and stuff too, like if you're sick and everything.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep, yep, yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So,
So how's Mama?
I'm good. I'm good. Very ready to have our discussion tonight about Suzanne Morphew and Orin and Orson West. And yeah, I mean, I think that
Yeah.
got a lot of things to talk about. Do you like my new emoji?
Um. Yes. Be
It says
kind to your
be
mind.
kind to your mind.
Yeah. I do like that. I'm not so kind to my mind. Like I was saying tonight, Mama, I
Yeah.
got about 2 brain cells left tonight. One's lost and the other one's chasing it.
Oh
So I'm
no.
gonna rely on you to be my, I just feel like your like IQ is a little bit better than mine. So I feel like I feel like you can hold me tonight,
But I
right?
thought your SAT score was higher than mine.
No, on that test that we took. No, no, no,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no. Nope, yours was higher. But
Oh
thank you for trying
man.
to make me look good.
You're welcome.
What it,
You're
Aspen,
welcome.
what does he say here? He says I should probably start a channel. I mean, as a man, I could probably do a pretty good job, don't you think, ladies? Aspen,
Um,
go ahead, Mama.
maybe. I mean, I guess it would just have to be the battle of the sexes now, wouldn't it?
I know, but this is, Aspen, let's just get real. Okay. I love you and everything, but we are the Powerpuff Chicks. You are
Yeah.
the guy, one guy. We are the Powerpuff Chicks. I don't know. I think me and Mama and Deb and everybody can hold our own pretty much here. I don't know, but I don't know. That's kind of a racist, no, not a sexist comment, I think. Yeah. Mm, no, maybe I'm reading too much into that.
Maybe.
I
Maybe.
think your channel would be awesome, Aspen, if you decided that, yeah, you could probably do a pretty good job, but would it be as good as mine and Mama's? Ugh, I don't
Ugh.
think so. Let's go to
It
war.
must be exhausting to listen to people who aren't very intelligent, right, Sonny?
I wouldn't know. I'm not intelligent enough. Just kidding. Let's see. Well, oh, Melissa. Hi, Melissa.
Melissa.
What's Melissa doing? My channel will be my journey to off grid. Right. That's what I remember Melissa saying that. I just subscribed, Aspen. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Aspen, when are you coming on? Whenever you like, just, click on that link. Just come on whenever you feel like it. Uh, and, just don't try to take the sexiness away from me and Mama. That's all we ask, Aspen. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
you
ours.
can't
We own it.
outshine us.
You're right. Yeah.
No outshining.
No one shining us. Not allowed to do that. We're
Yeah.
the bright stars here. Right,
Yeah.
Mama? Yeah.
We are the
Okay.
stars of the show.
Suzanne. Well, greetings from Alexandria, Louisiana. Sonny, you should do live with Kayla Gills. The story was insane, that story. Can I just be honest with you, Suzanne? Between working full time, my energy right now goes directly to Delphi. Um, and talking about a few other cases that I keep my eye on. But honestly, because this is such heavy and draining work, and my time right now is very limited to Delphi and keeping an eye, of course, on Suzanne Morphew's. I'm sure it's insane, and I'll probably look it up just to see what it's about for sure. So thank you. But yeah, at some other point, I'd like to do and look at definitely more cases and have a different kind of what I want to call it. What's the word I'm looking for, Mama? Why am I so stupid? Sometimes I can't think of these words. Um, Platform. Oh yes, thank you, Mama. She sent it to
Yeah.
my brain here.
Oh
Platform, and
yeah.
then
Yeah.
yeah,
Platform.
yeah. So I would definitely like to do some other things, but right now it's the focus is on Delphi for sure. Um, Wait, what is this? What is, wait, what is, wait, no, we'll go up one more. What does Aspen say? You're right. I'm sorry. I try the best. I can't. Well, you know what? You're just going to have to try harder. I'm going to have to try a little harder. Aspen, we need to tuck our tails when it comes. Right? Peace knows what's going on. Yeah, that's right.
Right?
Stay in your lane, Aspen. Right. Yeah, you can be online and offline grid. Yeah. Melissa, that would be very cool. Oh, you want me to show my face? Oh, well, you can show your face. And then he's
Deb,
like,
I
I will.
love your new avatar. It is so cute. What is that though?
Oh my
I see the
goodness.
little chick, but what is it and all? I think we were both like on avatar change tonight.
Hmm.
I like to keep it fresh. What about you, Deb?
Yeah. And where
It's
is
a
my.
cheerleader? Holy guacamole. You know what? That is perfect for you because you are our greatest cheerleader. We love it.
Oh, Deb, that's cool. Yeah. You
Yeah,
look so cute. So
of
wait,
course he does.
what's your cheer, Deb? Sunny and Mama, shish boom bop, shish boom bop. Is that what it is? Hey, that rhymes, didn't it? Sunny and Mama, shish boom bop. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know where my BFF Ray Ray is. I'm not sure what he's doing tonight. Thought he'd be in here like beating you, Deb. Apparently not. And Karina, I don't know. You got to spell her name right though. It's with an I. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Yep, yep, yep. Do.
Oh,
What else
Karina's
we got
here.
going? What, Mama?
Karina says she's finally here.
Oh, there's Karina. Hi, Karina. She
Hey,
was just hiding in the
Karina.
woodwork for a minute. She's here. Do. Welcome, Karina. Okay. Do. And let's see here. Who else? What do we got? What do you got? Suzanne says Jody areas of the South, but I do understand the time limits. Yeah. It's this is very draining. Um, Definitely a very draining uh, kind of community to be in for sure. It's not exactly like, it's very heavy on the heart, for sure. Anyway, Mama,
Yes,
um,
ma'am.
yeah, tell Aspen, get your ass on here. Let's come on, chop chop. Come on. When women whistle, that wasn't a whistle, but come on, come show your face. Mm-hmm, Mama, are you gonna show your face today or no?
Um, I'm in my jammies, but I'm
That
in
never stopped us.
presentable jammies and I'm proper. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I got my Facebook Messenger's going off like crazy all of a sudden. Oh, what happened to the crypto giveaway? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Polygraph says, I missed you guys. My phone died. Decided to take a shit on Sunday. So I got it back today. So I'm glad to be catching it. Yeah, I didn't do any for the last couple nights. So thank you, Polygraph. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, my
Um,
brain's quite not here today, So I'm gonna hope that Mama is loving me enough and you know, has enough brain power to sustain us both tonight because I'm just kind of really tired from the day. So and then Aspen's going to come on. Um, yeah. I don't know, Mama, are we still doing that whole giveaway?
yes, we're still going to do the crypto giveaway. We just haven't scheduled it just yet, but um, this month we're going to go ahead and do it. As long as everybody has their wallets situated, you like, share, subscribe, and leave in the comments that you have a wallet. We'll pick a random winner and you win $100 in crypto.
Mm.
Pretty much about it.
Oh, Karina, is that actually true? Or are you just making a funny? I
What?
haven't talked to Ray today. I've just been really busy. Karina says Ray isn't here because he isn't. He came off from a boat. He will be here soon. So, yeah. Aspen, yes. You can join from your iPad. Sorry, Mama, if I cut you off there. Did I cut you off?
Oh no, no, no.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about it here in a little bit again. Just everybody, like if you have a crypto wallet address, what crypto you want, drop it in the comments. And yeah.
Hmm. Aaron just
Um,
took us to bed with her. Whoops, sorry.
oh,
Yeah,
well, that's a
I know.
little soon. You didn't even buy me dinner first.
You know, not to knock you down, Mama, but I'm pretty sure I went first and then you were invited after. Just saying.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure Aaron said,
oh,
Sonny,
okay. So I'm just sloppy seconds apparently now, huh?
well, you were that a long time ago. Just
I'm offended.
you just piped down over there.
Very offended.
Hey, I'm just saying what Aaron didn't say, and I'm reading between the lines. All right.
Right?
Yep. Okay. So, wallet address and what crypto you want. Okay. So, who is crypto altcoin Oracle? Is that Richard?
Yeah.
I was just taking a wild stab in the dark. Gotcha. Okay. So that's his alter ego, crypto altcoin Oracle. Okay. So you guys listening? Wallet address and what crypto you want. Okay, and this giveaway is on the 15th, Mama?
Let me look at the date.
Wasn't it the 15th?
Yeah, it was either the 15th or the 20th. We hadn't solidified the date yet.
So Ray, I guess just got off the boat. Karina said yes, it's true.
Well, it'll be the
Okay,
18th. The 18th.
the
Because
the
that's on
18th.
a Friday. Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
so it's going
my
to be on
bad.
Friday, the
I kind of
18th.
forgot about it myself, and
Well, we get sidetracked a lot, you know what I mean? And then forget to
yeah,
talk about it.
okay, yeah, I know, and Karina, again, thank you for sharing that, because I was kind of wondering where Ray was, weren't you, Mama? Because he's always in here.
Uh huh.
But I
Yeah.
just haven't had time to message him, my husband, and that. And I was doing stuff when I got home from work, and then talking with my husband and my brother-in-law, and like I said, brains,
Um,
body's here, brain is not.
Sunny, can
Yeah,
you drop another link for StreamYard?
yeah, sure. Okay, I think it's been okie dokie 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 pokey. So I'm gonna drop that in chat for you. It is on subscribers only mode. So dropping that in there. Do.
Keep forgetting
Aaron
to
and I go
have
for
drop the
brains
link
over body,
again.
actually. Brains or body? Ugh. How about 50-50? What's not cool? What's not cool? Mama, are you on? Oh, no, you're still here. Oh, well, none of you can beat that hot body that I had to push over to the side of the bed. You get my mind? Mama, are you here?
Huh?
Okay. Hold on.
What?
I'm just, well, no, I was wondering if you're here, but you weren't answering.
Yeah, I'm here. I
Yeah.
was having a brain fart for a minute. My brain just isn't it doesn't seem to be working for some reason properly, and I don't know what it is today.
Oh, you know what, Mama? I'm here. I thought you were going to pick up my slack today. What the hell?
Well, I got to get on it. Oh my gosh. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Now I've
Nah,
slapped
and
myself awake.
Deb. And what's up with Deb? Deb's sitting here deleting crypto's messages.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Deb, what did I tell you? Think before you act. Remember we had this
Mhm.
conversation? Think before you act. Hold on. I know what Deb gets. Deb gets one of those. She gets a poke. There we go. There we go. That's for Deb. There you go, Deb. Did you learn your lesson? All right, then. She said she did. I can
Funny,
tell.
Karina said, "Did you give Ray her email? She was confused how he found her."
Sunny, did you give Ray my email? I was confused how he found me. Let me actually think about that. Probably yes, because I forwarded your picture to him, but because he said you hadn't, but I thought you were. So that would be correct. So is he being
Yeah,
bad?
I know, Deb. It's just so hard to get with it, right, Sonny?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't. I can only concentrate on one thing at a time, possibly two. So, Karina, that would be my bad. Then, yes, because I forwarded him your picture because I thought you said that you were going to as well, but he said he didn't get it. So I just hit forward. So if I hit forward, then obviously it would have showed your
Ugh.
email. So is Ray being flirty with you, Karina? I
Huh?
thought you only had eyes for me, for frick's sakes. Damn it. Deb, Deb, you have Brett, Mama. I guess it's just me and you again. Mm,
Uh-oh.
yep. Mm.
All right.
Oh no, it's a good thing because it saved me time. Oh, okay, perfect then. Perfect. Thanks, Karina. And what else we got? What else we got here? Come on, Mama, Sunny, and get with it. She's telling us to
Okay.
get with it, yet she freaking deleted your husband's message there. Right. Okay.
Right, right, right.
Hi everyone. I'm
Um,
tuning in from my workplace. Hey Jenny, how are you?
hey, Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Oh, Chihuahua. Good
Nice
day,
to see
mate.
you back.
Good day, mate. And chat. Fantastic news for the boys. Yes. Oh, there he is, the man of the hour. Hi, Aspen.
Hey,
Aspen, I know what your real name is. What do you prefer to be called by? I don't.
let me find my camera.
Oh, okay.
At Adam is fine. Aspen, whatever.
Okay. So this is obviously sexy Adam. Mama, he's showboating already.
Uh-oh. Look at
Yeah,
that.
I know. Yeah, making us look
Showboating.
like.
I had a 12-hour work day, so I'm not showboating anything.
uh so Mama, I kind of feel like me and Adam are gonna squash you. Whoops, this way. Yeah. I think Mama needs to come on the
Oh.
live. Yeah.
Move over, Sonny.
Show your face. See? So Mama's just gonna be in the middle. We'll do it, squish her like a sandwich on there.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
I do like your avatar, Mama.
Oh, thank you.
Do
Thank
you
you.
prefer Mama or Mama?
It's Mama.
Mama.
Yeah.
See, okay, so I live in
Mama.
North Carolina, so Mama
But
is what I would think.
Sonny
but-
always calls me Mama.
Well,
I don't
you're
know
also
why.
you're also younger than me, so you shouldn't be a mama or mama. You should be a mama.
I
Yeah,
am
like
a
a
mama.
mama.
And
Hot
I'm a
mama.
grandma too.
Right. Sorry it took
Look
me
at
so
that.
long to get on. I not that bright, so
No, well, Adam,
Yeah.
look what Deb just said about you.
oh I need to open the chat.
Oh, I can tell you. It says Adam all looks, no brains, right, Adam?
Pretty much.
Right?
How did you
That
even
must be
find
what
your
we
way
have
on here
going
then?
for us, right?
I think he has some brains, Deb. He obviously
Right.
found his way onto the live.
It took me
He
a
was
while.
able to click the link to get on. I mean, that's
Yeah.
further than some get,
Right?
right?
Yeah.
That's like a two-step process. I usually
Yeah,
can't get
for
by
some
the
reason,
first.
when I was doing it through the chat, or like when I had to open it up through the chat, like to open Safari, because I've never done it on my iPad before.
Mm,
So, and if I was going to show my face, I figured I might
Yeah.
as well do it on the iPad.
yes, I have an iPad too. Thank you.
I don't have a laptop, so that's actually one of the reasons that I don't have a channel, because I don't feel like I can create content without
Oh,
like a good. I mean, my Apple laptop's like 10 years old, so
okay. Are you going to create a channel someday? You figure?
maybe
Yeah.
we'll see.
You know what? Why not? Right?
I mean, I feel like Delphi is my passion, and I feel like finding your channel has been kind of the reason that I don't need to have a channel, because I feel so passionately in tune with a lot of things you think.
It's gonna happen, trust me.
But there are some other cases that I feel really passionate about that someday I might want to bring light to.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just going to quickly say a couple more things. Y says, anyone watch Misbehave interview with Mike Thomas, candidate for sheriff? Tobe can't run again due to the term limits. Well, that's because Tobe's too busy out chewing on his gum. Oh, guess who's showing her face?
Ooh.
I just want to know how you were able to find the camera on your thing.
I just I had to look for that emblem that looked like a video camera, and it was just.
Well, I
so
in the
hard.
dark, I meant. Because that took
I'm
a
not
lot
in
of
the dark. I have a light on.
Yeah.
You gotta get a ring light, Mama.
Huh?
Mama, you gotta get a ring light.
Mm-hmm.
So, love you gals. So I guess you're one of us, the gals, because she said love you gals. She's including you in that.
Do you know how many waiters have walked up behind me and said, "Ma'am"?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Which, hey, I take it as a compliment because most of the best people in my life are women.
Well, I was going to say most of the best people in my life are men, to be honest with you, except for Mama over here and Deb and a few others. But I've had a few people say I've had a man's voice. Does that count?
I think you have a masculine energy.
Yeah, kick your ass on? I don't know. No, just kidding.
Well, no, I just mean, I feel like, you've got a masculine energy, and I feel like I don't mean that derogatory at all.
So offended right now. No, just kidding.
You've never told us your pronouns.
I was a tomboy growing up. Does that count?
No.
Yeah. Yep.
I bet Mama was a debutante.
You're a debutante, Mama?
Yeah.
Mama looks so beautiful. Oh, really,
thank you.
Karina? Really, thank you, Karina. I don't recall seeing anything by Adam or Sunny. You guys look great too. Nope. Karina, just save that one for you, Mama.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Oh, hey, Mama, you found the button. Okay. So anyway, what do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about, actually?
Well, I am not up to date with the Orin and is it Orin and Orson?
Orson, yeah.
Are there any updates or?
Yeah,
I told you
there are
a 12-hour day.
actually some huge updates going on. So for anybody who doesn't know, Orin and Orson West went missing last December. Was it last December?
It was basically about a year.
Yeah, a year, like a little over a year. They went
California,
missing,
right?
In California, in Kern County, California. After like their adoptive parents had said that the adopted father was going outside to get some wood to burn in the fireplace because it was a little bit nippy. The adopted mother was in the house. She was wrapping Christmas gifts. The boys are out back in the yard playing chalk. He goes to bring wood in, goes into the house, and he goes back outside and he notices the boys are gone. That he let the gate open by accident. He's beside himself. They're looking for the children. They start to go look for him throughout the neighborhood. Finally, they decide that it's getting dark. They contact the authorities and the search begins. People in the neighborhood are coming forward. They're looking for the kids. Even the biological family members are coming out the woodworks like, hey, yo, like, what's really going on here? So, for a long time, it was just a lot about this search looking for the kids. Now, and there have been some other YouTubers who have been absolutely phenomenal when it comes to this case. They have been boots on the ground, like AV Watchman. He was like phenomenal when it came to this case. He went out there and he started looking for answers. He went to neighbors' house, requested surveillance, things of that nature. He went to their old apartment complex. He interviewed neighbors to find out, like, hey, do you know these people? Have you seen these kids before? Things like that. And
they're beautiful boys.
Right. And so 2 days ago, it comes out the woodworks. First, we hear that the adoptive father has been arrested for second-degree murder, pretty much like cruelty to children, and falsifying a police report. About a couple hours later, we hear that the adoptive mother was taken into custody. Both have now been charged with the same charges. They were arraigned for their initial hearing this morning, and they were indicted by a grand jury. So, the best part about them being indicted by a grand jury is that we don't have to wait for them to go through the whole process of court proceedings with a
Right.
preliminary hearing, because the grand jury came back with that deciding factor. So now this is going to
Right.
fast track straight to trial.
Right.
So there
And
was
where in
a
California are they?
well, originally they were in Bakersfield,
Okay.
California,
Which
but
yeah,
then
I
they
mean,
had moved from a different city or whatever. I can't remember the original city that they moved
uh,
from.
I lived in
So,
California for a while, so it's a
yeah, and
different
so it was
world
like,
there.
right. And so initially, like the sheriff's department had gotten involved in things of that nature. Well, it wasn't very long before the FBI was involved in this. I mean, and we saw things like, you know, people like the law enforcement and things like that digging like for holes in the backyard. They brought canine dogs to scent, try to pick up scent for the children, things of that nature. And they were just nowhere to be found. So yesterday we see this huge bombshell drop about this case. The district attorney comes forward and she gives a press conference. And I think one of the most eeriest things was that the district attorney had pointed out that they believe that the children were already gone, deceased, and gone 3 months prior to the report being made.
3 months. Wow, I
3
did not
months.
see that.
WL2 says 3 months prior, so that was a lie
Oh,
too. Yeah.
that's heartbreaking.
So, you know, they hadn't even lived in the house that they were in where the children were reported missing. I think they lived there maybe like a I want to say like a month and a half, maybe 2 months tops
Right. So were
before
they
this.
split? Do you know, was the custody split up between the birth father and the mother,
No,
or was
the
the birth
the
father not the picture?
biological mother had custody.
Okay.
She retained physical custody of the kids. I'm not sure how involved that the biological father was,
Okay.
um, but she had been having the children go to like daycare services and stuff like during the day when she would go to work. Um, and her story was that there was one day she went and picked up one of the boys from daycare. I can't remember whether it was Orin or Orson, but she noticed that the little guy was crying a lot more. He was acting like there was something wrong, things of that nature. So she took him to the hospital to have him checked out, and there was a fracture to his hip bone. So of course, in situations like these, um, a hospital is like a mandatory reporter. So if you bring a child in and they have some sort of um, an injury like a hip injury or something like that, it's pretty serious, because it's an iliac fracture to the
Right.
bone. So that right there, it's going to take something pretty big to do something like that. It's got to take some sort of force to do something
Right.
like that. So, of course, they reported to CPS. CPS goes and they remove the children from the home. And the mother had said that she was cooperating with the Child Protective Services. And they had told her, listen, there's, certain things that you have to have in order to get your kids back. And then um, all of a sudden she said that she wasn't able to see the boys anymore. The visits had stopped, things of that nature. And next thing she knew, the state was suspending her parental rights and they were putting these boys up for adoption.
That's poor.
So they were placed with Trezell and Jacqueline West. Um, Trezell and Jacqueline had adopted the boys. Now let's not forget that they also had four other children in their custody. They
That's
had two
that's right.
biological children, two foster children, and then of course these two young adopted boys in their
Oh,
custody.
right. And they were receiving how much? They were, wasn't that part of the story? They were receiving like a
They
ton
were
of.
receiving some payments, like some hefty payments, because they were getting paid from the state, of course, for the foster children. But once you adopt children in the state of California, they have some sort of thing where they make payments to the people who have adopted these children. So they were
Right.
getting like $1,200 and something a month in payments
Right.
for these little boys. As
Which,
far
to
as
my
like
understanding,
income.
like that program, like not the foster aspect, but the adoption process in California, it's like I think the roots of that program are a good thing and a positive thing, but
Yeah,
they can be taken advantage of,
absolutely.
much like
Absolutely.
every
And I think in
system.
this case, it was definitely taken advantage of.
Yeah.
I think, like another thing to look at is like, I, I firmly believe that his, Trizel's mother or somebody had to have known what was going on prior to all of this going down. Um,
Right.
and I think that the arrangements for the children to be at her home were purposely made when they were getting ready to make this, this report saying that these boys were missing, that they were gone, you know. Um,
Right.
but like even AB Watchman had went to her home and stuff like that, and she's like, "You don't know what you're talking about. You ain't got this right. You ain't got that right." Well, here it is, that it's a little over a year later. Um, Now they have charged them with murder. They believe it was committed 3 months prior to the report of the incident. But not only that, what's heartbreaking is they still have not located the children's bodies.
I knew that. I knew
So
that
these
part of
little
it.
boys are still out there somewhere. They cannot be brought home and to be laid to rest properly. So that is just unbelievably heartbreaking. Also, we know that the biological father is now filing a suit against the Division of Child and Family Services in the state, um, for placing these boys with Jacqueline and Trezell West.
Right. Is that a
Um,
civil? Is that a civil lawsuit, or would that be?
you know, I would think that it would be civil, but I'm not really sure
Right.
how they handle
Right. I
that.
was just. I mean, I'm just maybe I'm a bad person. But I was just like, is that a money grab, or is that like a justice thing? So
Well, I don't know because I know that there was a similar, not really like I guess a similar incident with the a death of a young boy, um, and the Division of Child and Family Services had been um, involved. They knew that the little boy was suffering some horrendous abuse at home, and they wouldn't remove the little boy, and the little boy ended up dead. I don't know if you're aware of the story of Gabriel Fernandez. If you're not, they have a documentary that you can check out on Netflix. But a similar
sadly, there's so many
situation,
stories that I'm just trying to place it because I'm like, that didn't have a religious basis, correct?
no,
Okay,
no,
so yeah, okay, it's not the one I was thinking of. Then it's on Netflix though.
yeah, it's the story of Gabriel Fernandez, and
Okay.
so um, there were people who came forward to sue the state of California for the negligence of knowing that that little boy was suffering the abuse. I mean, they would beat this little boy. They would lock him in a cabinet in their like kitchen area, like put an
Oh
actual
my,
lock on the thing.
oh my God.
The little boy wasn't allowed out unless like he was going to school. They weren't feeding him. If he tried to take food, like for one time, there was a story where they had described that the little boy had gotten some food that was discarded in the trash can, and he had eaten it and he had puked it up, and then they made him eat his vomit. I mean, it
The
was
fuck is
pretty
wrong with
disgusting
people?
and horrendous. Um, so yeah, these are. I mean, there are some pretty nasty and monstrous people in this world.
Right.
Um,
I mean,
and
it's like gives me like the House of Horrors vibe. Wasn't that
yeah,
was it what it was called? The girl like the like 14 children or however many they had in Texas, I believe it was, where the girl escaped. You know what I'm talking about?
yes, yes, and they had chained them to the bed and
Yeah, like when then the police got there
all
and like
kinds
the
of stuff.
parents opened the door and like two of the boys were chained to the bed.
Yeah, like she had to like steal a phone to dial 911 and crawl out the window and stuff.
And
Like,
she didn't even know certain words when she was talking to the police because she never had an interaction with someone
yep.
outside of
And
her.
the children hadn't even been in school or anything.
Yeah,
That
I
was
know.
the
Yeah, I
thing
remember. And like the house
saying.
was like disgusting when they went in,
Yes.
and they said they were moving. But that and there's a lot of stuff on YouTube about that case. I can't remember the family's name, but I know the two oldest daughters have done quite a bit of press.
Yeah, they just actually recently came forward, not even within so many months, and because they're of age now, like as an adult, that they can actually come forward and they can speak out about their experiences and things that they were dealing with in that home. And it just, my heart breaks for them. My heart breaks for any child that has
Any
to go
child.
through
I mean, yeah, any child. I mean, I look at,
anything.
I mean, I don't know if I just recently came across a documentary, not to go off subject, but I think it was on Hulu or no, it was on Amazon Prime, um, about the crazy religious woman that started the church with the big hair.
Mm.
Did you see that one?
Yes.
Um,
When
and that she died in a plane crash,
yes, but
but
she
that, you know,
had
she
like,
would teach how children needed to be subservient and how she
yes, and
like
there was a kid
basically,
who was murdered because of those religious beliefs and
yeah,
things.
like
Her name was
the parents followed the church so closely that they locked the child. It was an 8-year-old boy. They locked him in a box and they
yes,
struck it several times, like to punish him. So he died of blunt force trauma from being either blunt force trauma or asphyxiation from being locked inside of a box, because
yes,
that's how they were
yes.
taught children would become obedient.
I am trying to find her last name because I watched that documentary and I was like,
It was
holy
it was
guacamole. It was
Gail.
on Hulu.
It
It
was
was
a
on Hulu. I
it
know
was a yeah
exactly who you're talking about.
it was a really good documentary actually. And I'm not dissing on churches at all, and I'm not dissing on you know, disciplining your child, because you know I grew up being spanked and I probably deserved more than I got, but I was never abused.
Right. Well, I grew up in a household of abuse. I was
Sorry,
removed and put in placed into foster care as a
I
child.
know I know
Um,
you had mentioned that, but I'm
so
sorry.
like I was 7, my brother was 6, and my sister was 4 when we were removed. So
Were
we
you placed
didn't.
together, if you don't mind me asking?
No, we were
Oh,
all separated.
I'm sorry.
So, like at first, like the place that they took us initially, we were together. My sister and I were in the same placement, and then my brother, like, because there's like cottages.
Yeah.
We were in a place called Child Haven
Okay.
in
Was
Las
that in
Vegas,
Indiana?
Nevada. Huh?
Oh, Nevada.
Yeah,
Nevada.
I'm originally from Las Vegas.
Okay.
And so the way that they have it set up is like there's 7 cottages and the boys are in one college, the girls are in a different cottage or whatever, and it's based upon age. So
Right.
like once I got to a certain, like when I had a birthday or whatever and I turned 8, I was moved to a separate cottage from my sister because, it's the separate age whatever. And
Oh,
then
Lee just said it. Sorry, Gwen Shamblin. Sorry, I didn't mean to
yeah,
interrupt you.
that's it. And so after that, we were sent to a placement in Boulder City, and it was called Volunteers of America. And again, they had like the cottage type scene going on or whatever. We all had the same mother, different fathers. So what ended
Okay.
up happening was they located my sister's biological father, and they sent her to go live with her biological father. And I didn't see her again for 16 years. And then my brother and I were shipped off to separate foster homes. And then we were reunited to live together. I was 13 and my brother was 11 when we were reunited and placed in relative placement in Indiana. So
You said 16 and 11?
13 and
13 and
11.
11.
Mm, yeah.
I'm
So I
so sorry.
mean, like the foster care system kind of like sucks. There's a lot of things that go with it. You're
Right.
pushed place to place to place and things like that. But yeah, and so that was an experience. And I'm not saying that everything in the system is all bad, but
Right.
there are a lot of kids out there who need homes. They need families. They need a lot of things,
Right.
and it's so heartbreaking.
Well,
Some of
speaking
the things that they have to endure.
from a completely, you know, possibly ignorant standpoint, you know, you seem like a pretty incredible human being. And so, regardless of like those, like, you know, those hardships, you came out on the other side of it. And
Yeah.
so you're fortunate, which I know a lot of kids don't. So it's good to see that, I'm not discounting your pain, but I'm glad to see that you're where you are today.
Yeah, I mean, it was an experience, and I'm not saying that I didn't have some other things happen that didn't, shape and mold the person that I am today. But I mean, overall, I don't think that I would change not one of these experiences in my life because it taught me a lot of things. It made me a very strong person. It made me very resilient. And I really like, my hope is that nobody ever has to go through anything like that.
I think
Um,
the statement you just made, like, I think that's the most self-aware, like, best type of situation you could ever make out of any of that. The
mhm,
fact that you were able to take that situation and look at it from that lens.
yeah.
So,
And there was this lady who um she actually has programs that are across the United States, and she's branched out to other countries. And she is not was she is a wonderful woman, and her program is called Camp to Belong. The lady's name is Lynn Price. And so what she does is, like, all of these kids that have siblings that are placed into different homes
right.
that are separated, she sponsors a summer camp where the kids can go together and reunite for like 2 weeks of like full
Wow.
activities and things of that nature. And it started, her first camp started just right at the University of Las Vegas at UNLV, where they would offer the dormitories to be rented out for like 2 weeks to us. And we did
Wow.
like horseback riding, talent shows, all different kind of stuff. But she has done so much with that program, and I think that it's very important that even when children are taken away and they are put into placement, I believe it's very, very important for those children to still maintain that relationship with their siblings.
Well, yeah,
Um,
and that's the most heartbreaking part is how they get ripped away from not only the only parents they've known, some and definitely needed sometimes, but it's the
yeah,
siblings that I hate to see broken up.
yes, yes, because it makes such a difference, honestly. There was a lot of years that I missed with my sister. Um, and yeah, so like we're not very close. Like my brother and I are closer than her and I are. Well, I she's not a her anymore. She had a sex change and became a man. So um
Wow.
him
You missed that part.
yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
but unfortunately, when she went to go live with her father, she went right back into a situation of abuse. So I just felt like that was just not, it wasn't fair to her, and it damaged her mentally, emotionally. There's a lot of things there that, if you could change it for anybody, like
right. And
I,
and sadly, so much of that behavior becomes repeated.
yes.
Which, and actually, let me ask you a question. Do you think males are more likely to repeat that behavior than females, or the equal, as far as like the abuser, the abusee becoming the abuser, or just a circular pattern of
It's just a
neglect?
cycle of violence. I think it's a learned behavior. I think anybody, it doesn't matter whether it's male or female, anybody
Okay.
can continue on with that cycle of violence. Um, Especially if it's the only thing that they've known, you
Right.
know. Because if you don't know any better and you don't see it, like it's like having blinders on.
Yeah.
When you don't see it for yourself, it's hard to make a change when you can't really identify
Right.
the
When this is
issue.
your world, how do you
Yeah,
see
when this
it?
is your world and this is all you know and this is all you've seen, you know,
Right. But
it's
then you
really
have those
hard for
people that like
somebody to
they see
like
so
come in
far
and
beyond it
say,
that you're amazed by them.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, I think that man or woman has a predisposition for that type of behavior. Um, I think that there are a lot of people who experience things like that, and they say, listen, when I have children, I want them to know that they are safe, that they are loved, that they are wanted, and that this is something that they wouldn't ever subject their children to, so that are the ones who move forward to make that positive change.
Right.
To say, listen, enough is enough. I'm breaking the cycle of violence and I'm moving forward and just guiding my life with love, you
And
know?
thank God there are people like that. You know,
Yeah.
looking at the two pictures on the screen of those little boys and how beautiful they are, and like to think of like what they went through. Like, let's take their picture down because it's making me so sad, and like you know, I feel like we need to take a break from from the horribleness that goes on with
You
children.
know, can I say
Mhm.
something there?
Yeah.
I
It's
was
your show.
honest.
You say whatever you want.
I just was honestly hoping that at worst that they were still alive and that they were sold for, sex trafficking in a sense,
Yeah.
that they were still out there. And so I was very just like, how it's like your gut says, something's obviously really strange about all this. And you're kind of
Mhm.
thinking like, well, they're making money off these children if that's their motive in a
Mhm.
sense. So I was really just so sad when I did learn that they're deceased, because I was just
Right.
holding out hope that they were
Yeah.
still alive in
Right.
some way. And
And
Which is probably what we're about to see with Summer Wells too.
yeah.
yeah,
And you know
yeah,
what? Talking about the subject of sex trafficking, you guys would be amazed and astonished, honestly, at um, the number of children that are a part of the foster care system now that are going missing and that they are finding are being trafficked in that very way. It's
Well, you know, Sonny and I were
crazy.
talking about that the other night on our all nighter,
Uh-huh.
because I was asking some questions about the indigenous or the native Canadian
yeah.
You know
um,
what? Richard just
people and
watched
how
a
easy it is for
documentary
them to be
about a
sex
time like
trafficked.
that.
You guys are
What's that?
talking over each other. What?
Sorry. I'm sorry, Aston. I didn't mean to
Oh, no,
interrupt
no, I
you.
know. I'm sorry. I apologize. I did not mean to interrupt you.
No, you were talking. I interrupted you. I'm sorry. That was my
Well, no, I was
fault.
just saying
Mama's fault.
That was my fault.
we were talking about like how I was asking Sunny about like if there was, because I hear about like how common that is in the indigenous population in Canada,
Hmm.
and you know my knowledge of it in the United States, you know, it's what I hear on the news and podcasts. So we were talking about it a little bit, and just you know when you already have a group of people that's kind of voiceless or not seen,
Hmm.
how much easier it is for them to disappear
Yes.
and to you know be sex trafficked or whatever and
Well,
never heard of again.
I think another issue is that um, there's not as much of media attention and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So like, you don't really, because they tend to handle it within their own like areas and groups and tribes and things of that nature, because
Right.
they have like their own police and stuff like that. So they don't really get a lot of exposure for those
Right.
that do go missing. And I find that to be very, very sad.
Right. And that's I'm sure a very multi-layered dynamic that goes into all of that. Well, even in the U.S. I mean, do y'all know Up and Vanished, the podcast?
I'm sorry, what?
Do y'all know Up and Vanished, the
Yes,
podcast?
yes.
Which Sonny, are you aware of that podcast?
I've heard of it, but I don't really actually do podcasts.
Okay. Oxygen, I believe it was, did a special on the on several of the episodes, but it's really actually a really good. If you wanted to do a podcast, I would suggest that one. But the most recent season dealt with an indigenous female from a tribe in Wyoming, I think it was, that went missing, and how you know if we think Indiana police don't give information out, you talk about tribal police
Yeah,
because they will not talk, they won't give any information out.
yeah.
And about this woman that went missing and hasn't been seen in 2 years now, and there's so many clues, but trying to get information from the authorities is
Worse than pulling teeth.
a mud wall. Oh,
Yeah.
but I'm sorry, I don't know if I went off track there, but
No, you're good. No worries. No
Sonny,
worries.
what do you want to talk about?
I'm just listening to you guys go on. To be honest, I can, you know me, I can freaking hold my own when it comes to talking. Right now,
Have
I'm
we?
just letting. Go ahead.
Did I miss anything? Have we talked about the Subaru? Has there been any information about the Subaru jacket
You know what? There was supposed to be an update about the Subaru jacket
today?
today,
Right?
and I have not looked
Okay.
yet. They were supposed to discuss it further today because this is the day that True Crime Garage drops their episodes. And for anybody who is not aware, the podcast True Crime Garage says that they have some information regarding the BG that led to a Subaru jacket, and there were some other clues that
It's
are is
it's so full
leading
of
to
shit,
more
to be honest.
uncovering in the case. I don't know personally. Looking at the jacket, I don't see how it's BG's jacket because it looks like a pullover to me. It doesn't zip up, um,
Right.
and I feel like the jacket that BG wears is much bigger
Yeah.
than what that pullover jacket would be. Um, but I mean, I
Uh,
guess I don't know.
Sleuth did a live last night or the night before, I can't remember, where he went a little more in depth with the whole Subaru jacket thing. And I don't know if he had talked to is it the captain? Is that True Crime Garage?
Yes,
Yeah. So and the picture they used with it like was going around the pullover is
yeah.
not the exact jacket they were kind of referring to, I guess. And
It
so
was just an
Sleuth
example
had pulled
because
up
of the logo.
a whole like he pulled up a couple different company issued Subaru jackets, but I still didn't buy any of it. Like,
I don't know. I haven't checked it out yet. Like I said, I'll get to it. Like
Let
it'll be
me.
on my list to
I
check
want to
out.
say
But
something to that one in a second. Uh,
go for it.
okay. So, Gray Hughes left.
he
His,
and he
there you
dissed
go.
it too. He debunked it.
So Gray
I heard. I
Hughes.
didn't watch
Okay,
it.
let me just put it this way. I don't know what True Crime Garage is trying to pull with this bullshit. I don't know if they're attention seeking or whatever it is that's making them say bullshit stuff. I honestly don't know because these are the same people that, if I'm not mistaken, we're talking about Daniel Pearson and saying that he was the BG and blah blah blah, and they had all this crap. Okay, so then we turn around and all of a sudden we see the Subaru jacket. Okay, so if anyone's watching this right now, that Subaru jacket is definitely not the jacket that the BG is wearing. Anyone with two brain cells, and I have two of them tonight, remember this, okay?
Right.
So anyone with two brain cells like myself
I have one or two.
understands. Well, you have one, I have two, okay?
Right.
Mama has three, okay?
Yeah.
So that's how we're working
Can I
tonight.
have one so we're all even?
Yeah, Mama, can you give one to
Well, I guess I got to cut my third one in half. Okay, so boom.
Yeah, I
That's
know,
your
right?
third screen, guys. You
Mama
got to
always
catch
has
it.
to be a little bit
Catch
smarter
it.
than both of us, doesn't she? Just keep the extra half. Okay, so
Okay.
all I can say is, like, I saw Gray Hughes put a post saying that he had talked to someone within the system and they said no, absolutely not, that it wasn't whatever. I call bullshit regardless. I don't know. It's almost like, I'm sorry, I felt like, are you guys trying to be like HLN to think that you guys can run the narrative of this whole the whole Delphi murders and trying to make it seem? All I know is I call bullshit on this whole Subaru. Anyone can see that that's not the jacket. Like, am I right or am I wrong?
I agree with you.
So I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to entertain myself with the stupidness of that Subaru jacket. It's kind of like it already had come up before in these Facebook groups. And again, people have their own brain cells. Either they can use them or they don't have to. Believe whatever you want. Not a path I'm going down. It's just a waste of my time. You'll find it's a waste of your time. But what is this? Like, switch our different BGs every month or so, and then come up with a whole new plot and twist. And
Right.
it's almost like I just felt like they own the story. The way that they are wording it, it's almost like they're trying to take control of the whole storyline. I tell them,
Right.
kiss my ass, kiss my.
So if you notice the trend of the podcast, the male white podcasters that have come out with their god complexes, like they're big, their headphones and their microphones. Did you all see Saturday? Do you watch Saturday Night Live?
You know what? I haven't, but I love it. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna send you. Can I send you a link on Messenger to play? It's like 2 minutes long. It's hilarious.
Absolutely.
And you'll all know who I'm talking about when you listen to it.
Yeah. As for Donald, I'm not exactly sure who you are. Guarantee you, the BG will become to known as Keegan Dunker. It's your path. You can go down if you watch any of my videos. Hi, Mike. How are you? Okay, let me just go over to that for a second. And again, thanks, you guys. Mama, I love hearing your story. And I love you very much. But like you said, the person you are today wouldn't be who you are if you didn't go through all these experiences to learn from, to grow from, and all those different things. And anyways, I enjoyed the conversation and listened to you both.
Thank you.
And let me go back to the Facebook here. Okay, give me a second. Oh, it says video unavailable in my country. Can you share it and play it from yours?
Yeah.
Oh, how do I do? How do I do that?
Mama can grab the link,
I can grab
and
it.
then she'll just share it, and then I'll play it. This is when I don't even know if having my VPN on would work or not. But either way, Mama can share it.
It was just this past Saturday.
VPN on would definitely be something. Okay. Give me just a second. Let me let the ad do its thing, so then I can pause it and get ready to share.
You guys hear laughing in the background? It's my husband and his brother. They're like two big boys.
Okay.
So let's see. As we're waiting in chat, 1 or 2, how many of you guys believe it's a Subaru jacket that the Delphi, that the BG was wearing? 1 if it was, 2 if it wasn't. You guys can put it in chat, and we'll play this video real quick with Mama.
All right, I'm ready to share when you are.
Yeah, I shared.
Oh, okay.
Volume, Mama. You got it muted.
Really sucks you're getting fired just because.
All right.
Oh, God. It's not going to be the same working here without you, Phil.
I'm going to miss you guys.
Truly sucks you're getting fired just because people can't take jokes anymore.
I guess I should have just deleted my old podcast the moment I got the promotion.
It's just not fair. So now we can't even use the N-word to describe people anymore?
Guess not.
Well, we all chipped in and we got you something, Phil.
Introducing the new Fisher-Price podcast set for white guys. Now you can shout every crazy thought in your head without ruining your life. It doesn't record anything at all.
Wait, I probably shouldn't podcast anymore. I promised my bitch wife that
Phil, we're white guys. We need to be able to say every dumb thing into a microphone and not get in trouble.
It's just how God made us.
The new Fisher-Price podcast set for white guys comes with a mic, headphones, and a soundboard that doesn't record.
Welcome back to the Mind Dojo. I'm Phil, and we got a ton of stuff to get into today.
Plus a battery life of 3 hours minimum. So you and your inflatable co-host can rant about everything
Oh my
you want,
gosh.
like sports.
I mean, when you think about it, I'm blacker than Colin Kaepernick.
It's so funny, man.
Entertainment.
If there was a show called Whitish, the left would lose their minds.
You're so right. Totally.
And science.
Sorry, Big Pharma. I'm not just going to put some crap in my body without doing my own research first. Anyway, today's podcast is sponsored by Diamond Hog Male Enhancement Gummies. Look, guys, I don't know what's in this stuff, but it works. You want to get as hard as a diamond.
What the hell are you doing?
It's not what you think.
You promised me you wouldn't podcast anymore.
This is the new Fisher-Price podcast set for white guys. It doesn't record.
Fisher Price? So it's a toy?
Yep, and I can say whatever I want now, and I can never get canceled, even the N-word.
Why do you need to do that?
Because if I don't, they win.
Who's they?
All of them. We can't let them beat us.
Wait, is that camera on?
Yes.
So you are recording this?
Just for my live stream.
That doesn't make sense.
How else am I supposed to get donations, Sharon?
New Fisher-Price podcast set for white guys. Get yours wherever tactical gear is sold.
Ages 34 and up.
Oh my god. Heck, no.
That was too cute.
That was great. How am I supposed to get my
Donation.
donation, Sharon?
Right. Just for my live stream.
Yeah,
That's great.
that
Oh,
was
man.
Uh,
Wow.
so- you know what? I haven't seen Saturday Night Live in a while because I'm either at work, working on Delphi, or doing a live. But I love Saturday Night Live. It's just, you know, I just wish the world, like we talked about before, it was just more balanced. Take the humor for what it is. Humor, you know,
Right.
difference between humor and truthfully attacking people, different story, you know, or just having sometimes a good laugh. But
Right.
anyway,
We're all a little too sensitive, I think. You know, it's like we can make fun of ourselves.
yeah.
You know, then you can make fun of everyone else.
Yeah,
And
that's
fair
how I
balance.
am. I can make fun of myself, and that's why when I make sometimes like fat jokes or something like that, like nobody knows who I was before. But anyway, sometimes when I make fat jokes, people are like, "Don't talk about yourself like that," and I'm just like, I can because I'm fine with it. You know, like
Right.
I literally do not care. You know, my husband loves me. I love me. My mom loves me. Now you're gonna love me. Deb loves me.
Oh, I already love you.
But you know what I'm saying? I can absolutely. Whereas my twin sister, she can't do that because she doesn't love herself enough to be able to do that. But I do. So it's just like I said. So I can own making fun jokes at myself. I don't take life that seriously. So anyway,
And the sad part is someday your sister will probably wake up and she'll be like, damn, what the hell was wrong with me? And look at how much time I wasted.
Unfortunately, I just don't see that.
Or,
Truthfully, my twin, no. Nope. She will go the same way that she's been, unfortunately. I wish that she would be like that, Aspen. Actually, I'm just gonna call you Adam. I like that. I wish she would be like that, but no. But you know what? Everyone has their own learning curves, and like I said, past and choices. I'm not. Two things: we can control our own thoughts and our own actions. That's all we can control. That's it. Everybody
right.
else,
And if we put good and we put love and light out into the world,
you know, yeah.
you're doing your part.
So, yeah. I'm rubber, you're glue. It bounces off me, sticks to you, type of thing. You know, if you remember that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So most people said too for the jacket being a Subaru or not being a Subaru, that the BG wasn't wearing it. Yes, Karina, I have an evil twin, and her name is Karina Livin.
Oh.
Yeah, she doesn't know it yet, but she is. Or it could be Deb. Maybe it's Mama. Maybe it's Adam. Maybe.
Never know.
Inquiring minds don't want to know. I do
I
have
am
a
exposing a bit of my knee here.
Okay, well, you know what? Don't make me expose an elbow because I will. I mean, I will. Okay, hello. Okay, what's sexier? Yeah, Mama, what are you exposing?
Don't ask
over there?
Ray. We know what he wants to expose.
Yeah.
My foot.
Right. Don't ask Gray what he wants to expose. Mama's exposing her
Mama,
forehead.
your foot. You can just do an OnlyFans and you make a lot of money exposing those.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Sonny, did you watch the one that Jason's evil when they went to Delphi? Which one was that? Anyone help me out here? Sonny, did you watch the one that's Jason's evil when they went to Delphi? That Jason evil? No.
Nope.
I'm just going to be honest. There's very few channels I actually watch.
Right.
Honestly, for me, why I don't need to bother.
Well,
the only time
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
So many of them are so just regurgitated from each other just for content and for likes that, you know, I mean, I watched one. I had never really gone into the Julian Powell thing too deep. And so I was going on, and no disrespect to Sleuth, but I was going on Sleuth's recent lives and just kind of catching up on some of that Julian Powell stuff.
Oh, great. Yeah.
You know, and again, it's just, to me, it's a sad man. There's clearly something there that imbalance, but not the BG.
No, it's definitely not the B. My question to you is, and I know I'm pretty instinctive about people for sure. Your take. Do you think, besides the fact that anyone to do what he's doing obviously has issues regardless, but I clearly get the fact myself that he thinks he's playing the players in a sense. Like it's like he's playing people.
Meaning Julian?
Julian, yeah.
Yeah.
I clearly feel like he's that guy that thinks he's smart. He's playing people for fools and having a laugh at their expense because he thinks that he's playing them in a sense. Like, and some people just like said, here's some cheese, and he's sitting there going, I clearly feel like that's him. That he thinks he's a lot brighter than what he is, and some people just think that they're so smart. I don't know, Deb. What do you think about that? Because hindsight is 2020 about those people that think that they're so smart. I mean, clearly we're dumb as whips over here. But
I mean,
but what do you think about those people that just think that they're so smart that they're really those little wolf in sheep's clothing? You know. Yeah.
And sadly, like people inserting themselves into criminal cases has become so well known that anytime someone like comes out of the blue and inserts himself for no reason into a case, people jump on it. Like, well, clearly he's the killer, because why would he come out with this? Oh, I had a dream. Did it happen? Did I take pictures? Did I not? Did I see the girls? Did I not? So people are like, oh, he inserted himself into the case. He must be the killer.
Yeah.
And
I know. Like Daniel Pearson there.
It's like an old playbook at this point.
Yeah. Deb says,
it's like you might as well cut out pieces from a magazine and mail them to the newspaper.
Right. Okay. Valid point. Where's Ray? Ray needs an enema. Okay. So it's Chasing Evil, the three horsemen, the paranormal group that went to Delphi and their spirit box. Wasn't Donald their spirit box saying it was some person named Steve? Isn't that the one? I think that's the one he's talking about. Do you remember that, Mama? Oh, she's be kind to your mind. I think that's the one that he's referring to. I just remember watching it once, maybe twice, like a long time ago.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
And then they went down there with the spirit box thing. And then, whatever. And then this name Steve came out. Well,
there's only so much Blair Witch Project footage I can watch. People in Delphi.
Okay, so I remember when Blair Witch Project came out because I was the first one. Well, me and my ex at the time, we, scrambled the TV, got the free freaking whatever channels.
You had the satellite dish with the.
Yeah. And so it was kind of like watching it, and the whole time you're just like, oh my God, it's freaking scary, And then all of a sudden it was like, it was just a freaking act.
Yeah.
Pissed me off once I found that out, because I was legitimately shitting my pants.
Where you see, I didn't buy it at all, but I guess I just.
When it first came out, like when the second one came out, I was like, well, this is a joke now.
Right.
But see, at first I did buy into it. I did. I was like,
it's like that new Archive 81 show on Netflix.
Yeah.
Which is a good show, by the way, if anyone is looking for a suspense thing.
Which one? What is it called?
Archive 81.
Oh, Archive 81.
The new show on Netflix that was it's a found footage show.
Yeah. Well, if I'm bright enough to find it, maybe one day, maybe you can put me the link in the thing.
Yeah.
Find my way over there.
It's relatively new, the last month or so.
Oh, okay. Because I'm not gonna lie. Okay, my world, work, husband. Hi,
Delphi.
how you doing, husband? Yeah, how was your day? Okay, I'm gonna go in the room now while you're gaming with your brother. I'm gonna go in the room now and do my live or Delphi stuff. Okay, Groundhog Day, same thing. I used to watch Netflix and I used to do all that stuff. Honestly, I want the Bee Gees' ass nailed, and in jail, in prison, whoever the people are involved. That is my goal.
Right.
That is what I want. I would like to let my life go a little bit back to my normal self where I was, but I'm so focused on the fact that the BG. I just want justice for Abby and Libby.
Right.
We
That's
just,
yeah.
I know I have to keep my balance in life. Don't get me wrong. I'm smart enough to know that, right? But it's like this is my mission for me right now is to, like I said, I was on the Suzanne Morphew case, and it's like everything after realizing who the BG was. This is my path right now. I don't care how many times I shout it from the rooftop that Keegan Dunker is the BG. Okay, not saying that lightly. I'm not saying that to try to hurt anyone. I just want justice for the girls. Okay. I mean, I just looked at pictures the other day again. Like I said, Mama, she doesn't know, she's not the brightest bulb there sometimes, and she circled the wrong dots that I was trying to show her on the nose. But Mama,
Listen, it was just a tad bit over too
yeah,
far because my fat little finger.
Yeah, that's what it. So, anyways, I could show that he had the same besides those others that I showed. Keegan Dunker has another little mole here on his nose, and if I went from this side, I guess on his nose. But anyways, I could show those again and go, oh my God, look it. He has those same two moles in the exact spot. And so I want to say something about to Todd. If Todd watches this live or if he's in here now, Todd, I want to be nice and clear that the BG does not have glasses. I'm going to get my $1.05 that you're going to owe me with interest. Okay. So what happened was, if anyone does not understand artificial intelligence, it tries to create an image out of the best that it can. Now, in this particular case, I understand where he's getting the glasses from, but this is from, what do I want to say? This is from a lack of, what's the word I want to use? I'm not trying to use lack of.
Well, it's the AI taking pixelation and trying to make sense of it,
right?
And so they're seeing these lines and these boxes, and the only thing an AI program can make sense of when there's nothing to make sense of is glasses around the eye area would be the most logical sense it would try to make sense of.
Correct. And yet he's not wearing glasses, so it created glasses,
right.
And so
LE would have said that if he was wearing glasses.
Not only that, but this is where I think that common sense comes in, okay? Common sense says that there's a video out there by LE that they put out there. Pretty much, if you're taking pictures, anyone can see that there's no glasses on the BG. You would not be able to make out his eyes at all, especially because if you look at those shades that are on the picture that guy did, they're reflective mirror type looking glasses, because you can see that they've created it. So again, when you've looked truly at the actual footage, then you can go to the understanding that what AI is trying to do. So Todd's saying, I have 25 years. No offense, Todd. I got 25 years experience in this stuff, in a sense. This guy is definitely wearing glasses. Yes. According to that video that was manipulated to AI to do it artificially, try to give its best imprint of what the BG is, and it added glasses because that's the lines that it was seeing. So it created these glasses, but that's not true. So I want anyone watching this to know the BG was not wearing glasses. If you hear so, it is wrong. It is inaccurate. So when I get the AI, what the AI allows to give me personally is sometimes it allows to give me markings. So out of that whole thing, that AI picture from Jam Jason or whatever it was, Jason Jam, whatever, it allowed me to get 2 mole markings off of his nose that I could put to Keegan Dunker's nose and then to that. The rest of it was mostly useless because obviously I'm sure the BD does not look like the Elephant Man, right? So I'm sure those whole face is all whatever, and this one's all soft and nice and precious.
In his soul, maybe, but not in his
right. Yeah. So I just don't want, my goal here, besides of course saying who the BG is, Mama, did you disconnect? I see another Mama trying to come in.
I think she just went Avatar.
No, I did not disconnect.
Who is that then?
I don't know.
Oh,
is
that's
a
someone trying
video.
to use this. Oh yeah, he's standing there with his dick.
Oh wow.
Wow. So now
Yeah.
you're using my emoji, huh?
Yeah, he was using your older one, Mama.
Well, that's why I
Damn.
changed it up, Sonny.
I need to keep an eye on the chat.
See,
Damn.
this is why. You know what? We need
Yeah,
to
I didn't allow him on.
Report him.
What? Pardon?
Report him.
Well, he's gone now.
Really?
Yeah, but see, this
Nice
is
try, dummy.
so Adam. In all fairness,
We know Mama's dick is way
Yeah.
bigger than that.
Yeah, because I'm such a dick that I had to show my dick.
I know, and I love. Okay, this is what gets me though, is that he's literally standing there in a corner. He uses Mama's, not this one, but the other one. He stands there in a corner, literally all naked.
Is it the one where I have the crystal ball?
Is it the one? Yes, the crystal ball one, Mama. That's right.
Oh my god.
Yes,
That's in
and
his
so
future, showing his dick.
Is that in the chat? Because I didn't see it.
no, you won't see it.
Oh.
I'm seeing it because he used the link that I dropped for you, and this is why I usually don't like dropping the link out in public. But whatever, no big deal.
Was it an impressive dick?
No, that's just the thing. Is that now? If I was to show this guy my husband's, he might get a little bit jealous.
That he would get straight
The
on.
guys that usually show them are
that he
rarely
would be able
impressive.
to do that.
I know. What, Mama?
He was hoping he would get let straight on the stream so that he could do that. Little does he realize, like, I'm sitting right here.
Yeah, Adam, you know this. You know this only happened because you're on the live, right? That wasn't for us. That was for you. This was for you, dude.
For me.
Yeah, it was for you. It was like a welcome gift, but I just didn't want to share it.
Tell Aaron that I'm flattered. Okay.
Right? You're welcome. I mean, I was just sitting there and I was like, wait, Mama is not. I don't believe drop because there's no way. And then all of a sudden, but the idiot, then all of a sudden stands there with his dick flailing, and he's just like waiting, like, dude, if you're gonna do that, you should at least wait till I accept you, you idiot. All right. Anyway, so we're past that now. I mean, obviously, God, like honestly, I should show my husband. I was be like, husband, come see these little amateurs out here. And anyways, but yeah, CD, welcome. Maybe it was CD. It was CD. You notice how CD came in right after?
CD, I was saying that I was watching a lot of Sleuth's old live, and CD is a moderator, I think, for Sleuth.
Yes, he is a moderator for Sleuth.
CD is in, and I had a lot of respect for a lot of the things that CD has said on Sleuth's channel. So I have to give him props for that. Just for his intake, or his,
as long as his ego doesn't grow when he hears these things, that's okay. As long as the ego stays intact, right, CD?
Well,
It's,
the man's kryptonite is his ego.
Look at this. He's already in denial. Look at denial.
Speaking of ego, where's Ray Ray?
I don't know. Where is our Ray Ray?
Is he out with his semen?
Yeah. I think he's out with his semen. He would have loved that person that took Mama's avatar. I think he would have. He's definitely out with his semen.
Maybe Karina knows where he's at.
Yeah. Karina, Deb, come on. Where you guys hiding my Ray Ray? Mm-hmm. Anyway. So, oh, wait, he's trying to come on again. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me just, hold on. Wait. No, wait for it. I know you're listening to me, bud, in chat. How stupid can you possibly be? There, I'm just going to screenshot you first. Yep.
Who are these guys? I mean, who are these people? Do they literally, because you have to be a subscriber for 8 hours, I think, before you can chat.
It's so funny looking at him.
So, I mean, he waited all that time, and now just to do this? That makes no sense. And
like, he's standing there, and you can see, like, the the earbud hanging from his thing, and he's got, like, I got a screenshot. He's got, like, this tattoo, and then he's just standing there, like, waiting for like me to accept him or something with his little schlong, you know. And it's just right.
'Cause we can
Someone-
assume it's not Chris. We can assume it's not Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
hey, Mama,
What?
did you have a sex change in like the last 10 minutes?
No.
You
No.
sure?
I enjoy being a woman. Thank you.
We've never seen her from the waist down.
True that. We don't know what she's hiding. Remake,
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
I just want to wish that Ray was here so he could see this. I mean, I almost would have showed this guy just for Ray.
I mean, Ray's been on boat.
yeah,
Ray
but then
goes
they
on
would
boats
cut
for
your
5 to 6
stream
weeks
or
with me.
whatever.
I'm sure
You would
he's
get
seen
in
more than
trouble.
any of us.
Oh, I heard both of you guys talking at the same time. What? Go ahead. Adam, what did you just say?
Well, I said, well, you know, Ray spends more time on boats with men than any of us, so I'm sure
True.
he's seen more. He's seen more of us than any of them.
I think Chihuahua's right. Something fishy is going on. Something very fishy is going on. Oh, yeah, right. So the husband's acting like he knows exactly what Mama's jewels and gems are. Yeah,
The more trolls you have, that means you're made it
right.
on the YouTube
I know.
world, right?
Yeah. Thank
So
you. Just
Thank
an
you,
honor.
sweetheart. I'm glad.
Just an honor. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. No. Oh, wait. Now Real Chill Graz is coming on. Oh, but it's not Real Chill Graz. Oh, look at that little penis. Seriously. The guy's flailing it in the air. Hold on. Let me just get the screenshot. You guys have to understand this little thing. I'm not
I
even
wish we
kidding.
could see it.
I wish you could see this. It's, you know what a little minnow fish looks like? No, seriously.
Too small for even tweezers to grasp, huh?
I'm not even kidding. It was like a
Only
little
when
minnow.
it's hooked into a fishing line.
Yeah. I just like
Wow.
that. That's so pass on. So yeah, so that person was trying to come in as Graz. Yeah. Who's next? Come on.
And we
Who's
know
that?
Real Chill Graz has probably not got a little minnow one.
Right.
He's got that quiet confidence that
Yeah. His probably crosses the ocean, and to be honest with you. Yeah.
yeah, like I said,
Yeah,
he's
so
got
we
that
knew
quiet
that.
confidence that
Yep. Let's see here.
Oh my word.
No, these things are very comical. This is almost like being on Saturday Night Live without being on it, really, when this stuff happens.
Right.
I only wish that you guys could see what I see.
I'm glad I don't see it. I don't
Right.
need the blind.
especially considering we're on a page about Abby and Libby. That's the
Right.
sad thing.
They could be predators, child predators.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh, is it Anthony Schatz?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Because only like a child predator would want to like do that on a page that's about
Right.
children.
Dropbox us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drop boxes.
Right.
Send us the password. Okay, so let's. Do you know much about Suzanne Morphew, Adam?
You know, I mean, I know a little bit.
It was a little bit, right?
Yeah, I
So-
know a little bit. I think I told you I know the gist. I know the timeline.
Yeah.
I know that I did just hear that he motioned to get it all thrown out.
Yeah, right. Like that's gonna happen.
Right.
So, Mama,
Piece of shit.
Yeah.
Mama, do you want to talk about that since you were just looking into that? To be honest,
About what? The motion
she-
to dismiss or
yeah. Hello,
Um,
IQ. I thought. Oh, you know what happened there, Adam? Was that she gave you a half of a brain cell. Now she doesn't even know what I'm. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I'm too stupid.
I do feel a little smarter. I might be able to find my way
I know,
out
right?
of my bedroom.
You got like a half brain cell
Yeah.
here and another half over there, and you're like a full one down here.
I'm starting to think I could be a cheerleader soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deb, where's your pom poms? I feel like I can see pom poms right now.
Yeah.
What if I pulled up pom poms right now?
Totally do it.
What kind of pom pom?
I triple dog dare you.
I mean, I like comedic timing, so if I had them, I would.
Wait, someone said I think it's Sean Harmon. He has admitted it before. No, that one was still too
Oh,
big for Sean
God.
Harmon. If it was Sean Harmon, it would have been a little bit smaller. I mean, that was small, but anyway.
I hope
So,
isn't he in rehab?
well, hold on. Is he? Is that where he is? That's where he should
I don't
be.
know.
He
Did I
should be
hear he went
there.
to rehab?
Maybe
I
he's
don't.
sharing cages with Anthony Greeno.
I thought I heard he went to rehab. I thought that who's like there's one of the content creators like is kind of in touch with him, right? And I think he went to rehab.
Well, I don't
Well,
know. I haven't.
Don't quote me on that, because
no, he won't. I just kind of
but
feel like I would just like to see him and Greeno and like side by side,
I'm
saying,
sure
telling each
Greeno
other
is
their
side by.
woes.
I'm sure Greeno is side by side with someone right now.
Probably. he's he's probably using his charm on them too. So Deb says, Adam, you look smarter. Really now,
Smarter than I look.
Oh, we're just on
Thank
it
you,
today.
Deb.
Okay. So I'm not gonna lie, like I said, you know what? I have a this is me right here. Whoops, not stop cam. Hold on, I want to share something. Oh, hold on, let me give you one of these first. Deb, let's see. This one's for Deb. Let me just see if I can find it. Oh, there you go, Deb. Yeah, that one's for you, Deb.
But I
Okay,
do want to hear about Suzanne Morphew. Morphew.
yeah. So,
So
Mama, can you talk about that one with what the
Sure.
lawyers for Barry were just doing?
Sure. I actually have an article that I would like to share with you guys. I've got it already pulled up. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen because I read this and I found it to be very interesting. Maybe get your guys' thoughts on it. Well, come on. Allow. Don't be rude. Thank you. Okay. So, this article says one of the two lead investigators looking into the Suzanne Morphew murder case in Chaffee County told many law enforcement witnesses in this case that arresting Mr. Morphew was premature and the worst decision that could be made per a motion to dismiss the case filed by Barry Morphew's lawyers. According to court documents obtained by 9 News, Morphew's defense attorney writes that former Colorado Bureau of Investigations agent Joseph Hill stated the case was not remotely ready for anybody to move the case forward. Comments were reportedly made during a December 2nd, 2021 internal affairs interview conducted by CBI after Cahill accidentally fired his weapon and struck his own hand while at home and off duty. The February 9th motion to dismiss the murder case against Morphew was unsealed Tuesday. In it, Morphew's defense attorneys say prosecutors withheld exculpatory evidence from the court during the preliminary hearing. The defense attorneys, Iris Eaton and Hollis Winston, argued that in the motion that had the withheld information been available at the preliminary hearing, it is certain that probable cause would not have been found. The motion asked Judge Ramsey Lama to dismiss the case for outrageous governmental conduct. District Attorney Linda Stanley filed a response February 23rd, also made public Tuesday, that calls the defense motion utter nonsense. Stanley responded to the draconian motion to dismiss for what amounts to disagreements among law enforcement in timing. She writes that the prosecution committed no discovery violations in regard to Cahill's statement. At no time did Mr. Cahill say that he did not think there was probable cause to arrest or that he thought the defendant was not guilty of murdering his wife, Stanley says. Morphew was arrested on suspicion of murder, among other charges, in May 2021, a year after his wife Suzanne disappeared from her Chaffee County home. Suzanne's body is still missing nearly 2 years after investigators started looking for her. And then they have some raw body cam footage from the first moments after Suzanne was reported missing. Do you guys want me to play it?
Yeah, go
Sure.
ahead, Mama.
I'll go ahead and play it.
Suzanne?
Maybe see if you can get that up to the road and then check the serial number or call the husband and see what kind of bike she has.
Somebody Chippy Letter. Can you try to call the husband and see what type of bike she has? Right now I'm staring at the Santa Cruz blue and color.
One of us should stay here. One's gonna be like on the bottom of that. That's where you-
Yeah, because the rim's not going to. I'm just looking at the rim. It's not bent.
What is it? Farm car, Jeff. That's a big morning. Yes, maybe you're careful where you touch it too. Just stay on there. I'm not to touch it too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Something's up with this front tire. So. Said something's up with this front tire. Are you
Okay, so I'm the daughter's boyfriend,
okay?
and I'm here.
Is this your truck?
That's my truck.
Somebody Chippy Letter. Never mind. I got something here. So you haven't seen the mom at all, have you?
Yep. So the two daughters are gone right now at the moment. The dad is in Denver for a job, and they text her because of Mother's Day, and they haven't heard. The text never went through, like it never delivered since this morning. And she's a big mountain biker. She normally takes her car, and her bike's normally in the back of that. It's gone.
Was this open when you came here?
The neighbor was here that opened it, and then she shut it, and she went back to her house. Her house is right over there.
Okay.
And then I came back and I opened it to come in the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you looked in the house?
I have. Yep.
All right. You looked through everything?
Yes.
You haven't found her?
No.
Okay. All right. What time did you get here?
6 o'clock, and then I went all the way up Frusis. She's road up there, and I just drove the main road. Couldn't find her, and then there's a couple spots that I could check, like trails and stuff. But I wanted to come back here to just like check back in and stuff.
Okay. Has she ever gone up 225?
Colorado Trail right there?
Like, you know the big hill once you come off the highway?
Well, she hasn't, and I haven't checked there yet because that climb at the beginning is really hard.
Yeah.
And I think that it would be out of characteristic for her to do that. But I mean, someone needs to go there, I think.
Why would you say it is like unfair?
Well, because it's kind of a crazy.
Okay.
It's kind of a crazy climb to get up there.
All
It's
right.
like not really rideable. You got to push your bike before you can start riding.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you have a driver's license on
Yeah.
there?
It's in the truck. Here's my dad pulling up.
Okay.
That-
I'm going to pause this for just a second and read the rest of this article, and then we can go back to it.
Okay, well,
Because it's a 17-minute video. So it says Morphew's defense team has subpoenaed the director of CBI, the deputy director of the CBI, and the head of the major crimes unit for the CBI to appear in court this Friday during a motions hearing. The defense motion also says that two of Cahill's former supervisors, CBI Deputy Director Chris Schaefer and Agent Kemper, spoke with Chaffee County Sheriff John Spez about concerns expressed to them by Cahill and other agent investigating the case, Derek Graham. Mr. Cahill stated that Sheriff Spez did not heed CBI's advice or opinion and move forward with Mr. Morphew's arrest. Mr. Cahill summed up by saying, "It is what it is," the defense writes in the motion. In the past months, Cahill's credibility in the case has come into question. Cahill resigned from CBI in December amid an internal affairs investigation into the accidental discharge of a gun while he was off duty at his home. Cahill sustained a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the hand. Camper, the director of the CBI, called Cahill's actions careless and imprudent, resulting in accidental discharge, according to the documents obtained by 9 Wants to Know. In addition, CBI's internal affairs memorandum states that Cahill lied to investigators looking into what happened. I find that he was intentionally misleading in his statements. I'm actually more troubled by the lengths he went to in order to support the falsehood, the internal affairs document written on December 14, 2021 states. The CBI internal affairs investigation found that Cahill was attempting to remove a gun light that he owned from his CBI-issued weapon because he said he was planning to resign from the CBI that day. Cahill bought a new gun light to attempt to cover his lie when he was interviewed by another CBI agent. Before admitting to the truth, Cahill initially lied on 4 occasions upon being specifically asked when he purchased the new gun light before correction. The report by 9 Wants to Know states, "Hey, don't you do that." Sorry, I'm having a conversation. Morphew's trial date is set to begin April 28th of this year with jury selection, and it's expected to last for 5 weeks. So, do you want to finish that video, Sunny?
sure.
Of the raw body footage? Okay.
Sure.
Okay. That's 2:11.
Mama, can you just hit to make it bigger? Thank you. Thank
I
you.
just did, dear.
So this is one of the daughter's boyfriend. And he's saying it'd be out of ordinary for her to travel out that way. Where they found the bike.
Wait, where did they find a bike?
The bike's leaning up against the sheriff's vehicle.
Yeah.
Do we know what she was wearing in reference to the jacket?
Do you know what she usually wears when she goes riding?
She has a couple different sets of clothing in terms of what she wears riding, so I'm not sure exactly what she put on today.
Okay, what are some of the outfits she wears?
Blue shorts, like
Okay.
turquoise blue shorts.
Can you pull her
She
up
has
on
a-
Instagram? In
Yeah,
one of her
she has a
biking
blue
pictures?
helmet, which she always wears.
Okay.
A like turquoise blue helmet.
You guys have her bike though,
Yeah, we do.
but not her.
Not her.
Okay.
Where'd you find her bike?
Off of that road that I was asking you about.
Oh,
Where you said it was
in
uncharacteristic.
Chavano,
Just right out here on the road.
right out there. Okay.
Right where you thought.
Where
you saw it.
that road takes off up the.
Does she wear any jackets?
She probably would have had.
What kind of jackets does she wear?
I mean, a windbreaker.
A windbreaker?
I don't know what color.
I saw her,
I mean, we don't even know what time she left today.
Yeah,
but they have cameras.
they have cameras, but they've been out of commission for a while.
So her bike was close to the road.
That way, if we get search and rescue out here, they can focus on those.
Yeah, I'm working on that right now.
It's good.
What were some of the other trails you said? She rides up Boosters.
Yep, she rides up Fustas. Normally, when she takes her car, she goes down to the what's that road called? That's right down at the gate. Goes up to Norfolk Lake.
Okay, what about around here? Since she didn't take her car, she clearly left from
So
here.
she would have gone up Cruces, I assume, or to the Colorado
Go across,
Trail.
you can go straight across the
There's
highway.
that
The
trail.
Colorado Trail's right there.
Okay.
So you can go up that ridge there, and that gets on the Colorado Trail.
And did you just let him know about it? Do you live in the area?
No, he dates her.
Right.
Yeah.
So he called you and let you know.
Well, we were talking to their daughters on a road trip. We were talking to them downtown, and then I said, "Yeah, why don't you run up there and see if you can't find her?" And so then once he'd been going a while, I drove up here.
I know this is a weird question, but do Barry and Suzanne get along pretty well?
You can answer honestly.
You know, I think they've had some problems.
Okay.
Yeah, in the past.
Like just normal.
Normal husband and wife type deal. I would
They
say.
like talk about separating or anything?
They
like
have,
that?
yeah.
Okay.
I would, yeah.
And you know this through
Macy.
Yeah, I'm very
Macy.
close with her.
Yeah, it's
her daughter.
important that you.
I know. Yeah, and he is in Denver for a work job. He's a landscaper, and he's got a big job in Denver. So that's where he is at right now.
Okay.
And Macy and the older sister Mallory are on a road trip. They're where are they?
Where is it? Where's the bike?
Oh, it's right there.
Where was it?
It was like just right down here in this little embankment. Right here. Sorry, Chick. Yes, dude. We got the husband on the scene here with me.
I'm here with my daughter. She's at Barry's house.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can go down there.
Was it a crash?
I mean, the bike looked, the way it was laid, it kind of looked like it, but there's not really that much damage to the bike. That's the thing.
Lion?
Yeah, it was just like
Was
lying.
there no lion? Mountain?
I didn't see anything that would
I didn't see
indicate,
anything, and they're not letting us go over the side.
because we're getting a track
Dogs are bringing dogs in.
just
here.
right down in here.
Do you know
Yeah.
where my husband and son are? They're
They
Yeah.
probably went down to
Yeah,
down to the
so-
house. house.
And Bear, just I know this is tough right now. Do you mind if I just get your driver's license for our report stuff? Search and rescue's on their way. Hey Barry, and then I'll probably need your help to kind of tell me some of the trails that she frequents, so we can backtrack some of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Oh man. And she's an avid mountain biker, right?
It's just started about 2 months ago. She's been
And just for confirmation, you left this morning at 5. Okay. And she told you she was gonna go bike
She
riding?
bikes every day, yeah.
Okay.
She said she's gonna bike and she gets up.
So she was asleep in the bed when you left. Did you say bye to her or anything?
No, she's sound asleep.
Okay.
Always leave her.
So the last time you probably actually saw her was this morning. That was it, right?
Yeah, I've been in Bridgeville. I got a big job up there. I've been there all day.
Right. Gotcha.
I'm sorry, you need to calm down.
No, it's all good, man. We're doing the best. We got
Did
a
they
lot of
check
people
the house?
coming.
Did they,
Yeah,
they
got-
look through the house?
yeah, they got the house. So what we're doing is we're keeping people out of the house because if the dog comes, they want to get a scent from out of the house.
Yeah.
So they don't want to loot that scent. So that way we can start trying. And I walked up this. Like I said, I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Nothing looked like.
I wonder if she was hurt. If she could climb up the hill?
But that's the thing. When we came here, still was daylight, right? So if she was right here, somebody would have easily, you know what I mean? Just because it was like literally like right down. It was this. I mean, if we saw it coming in, somebody would have definitely seen it too, you know? Hey, how's it going, man?
You want us to stage down at that residence?
The Haverty's Everything's on Sale sale was created for one reason and one reason only: to make you happy. Because saving on the quality, crafted with wow in mind, fit any style pieces you've been eyeing, is a proven mood booster. Seriously, studies show it's pretty much impossible to frown on new furniture.
Skip the ad. Skip the ad. Oh.
Haverty's. We
God
furnish
dang
happiness.
Mama, what were you doing exactly?
I'm making a sandwich. I'm hungry.
I had
While I'm
KFC.
waiting.
My husband bought KFC. Finger looking.
I'll give you back that half a brain cell.
Yeah, give her back half her brain cell. Clearly, we
Sorry.
don't need it. Was that the end of it, Mama?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so. Yeah, that was the end
The
of it. I thought I had more time.
longer version does go into where like they show him touching the bike and then they take him into the house and walk him through and let him touch everything.
Yeah, like seriously. Hey, everyone, teach me. Yeah. So all I know is when I just look at Barry, he just ooze like he's just lying. The guy's just lying. And what the hell's up with that, right? Here, let's just all touch it. Like, what the heck? You know, like mountain lion. Like I said, right from the get-go, this guy never, barely even uttered his wife's name. And then at some point, he talks about her being like that somebody took her for sex trafficking. You know, I mean, the shit just doesn't get old with him. It's just like, we all know Barry Morphew did it. It's just a matter of how much they fudged up, going a little bit too early, before they had their ducks in a row properly. So
Right.
Time will tell.
Right. And it's another classic example of like the police kind of giving the benefit of the doubt to the husband and letting him corrupt the scene and taking his word for it because he seemed like a good guy.
Yeah. Hold on. I have this like white little moth that's like fluttering all around me. I don't think I'm smart enough to kill it.
Oh, probably not.
Can I
Get
borrow
your
a baseball?
husband.
You're right.
Get your
You know what?
husband. He'll come
True.
kill it.
Right, I know, right? I'm gonna swack him with my brush, I swear. On there. Okay, hold on.
Oh, I saw it.
Did you see it?
I did.
Yeah, and it's irritating me because it keeps like going, and it's like squirrel. Oh, right. Like I said, I got 2 brain cells, and one's lost and the other's chasing it. So he looks a little sus. Hey, Sleuth, how are you? Yeah. We're going to have a party in the house tonight. Except for my mom. My mom keeps giving me strikes. Hey, my mom. One time me, one time you. You tried to play a movie from Netflix? Go figure. Heaven forbid that we pay for it. You know?
And then she's trying to get everyone to go to her channel.
Right? The dumb just get dumber. No, just kidding. Wait, what is Debbie? Adam, please do. She needs that brain cell tonight.
Well, she can have it back. I can't handle that many.
Hey, I resent all this crazy crosstalk while I'm making my sandwich. I still hear you.
I was going to say, oops, wrong chat, Mama. Go back to your
if we can't see
sandwich.
it to your face.
Yeah. You know, if it's not on Facebook, it's not real, and we're on YouTube. Okay. So everything you're hearing right now is just,
Something to say, Mr. Aspen?
I apologize, Mama.
Yeah, that's what I thought, sir.
Okay, wait. It was a big, ugly brown bear named Barry that killed Suzanne. Yes, indeed it was. We don't need a jury to tell us that. But I just really hope that, I still think he'll be charged. Do you? Just by anything that you saw?
Wait, so he has been charged, right?
Yes.
Okay, he's just out on bail, and now he's trying to
Yes.
get everything dismissed.
Correct. But it pretty much seems like the red carpet has been rolled out for him, and everything that he keeps requesting, he keeps getting. It's almost
Right.
like
Because
he's,
it's a good old boys club,
yeah,
you know,
and it,
and he
right.
fits into that good old boys mentality. He can talk with those guys, and they're buddy.
You see that?
Sunny's done for because I mean, how can she handle 2 brain cells and a moth?
I know. Right? It's the end of me. That just wore me out. Just doing that. However, am I going to go on tonight? I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to even get up and go to work tomorrow, to be honest. It's going to take that's going to be a real challenge. Let's see. Chihuahua Deb. She is admirable for what she does. She don't see it. We do.
What?
Who? Mama? Who? We're talking about now. Oh, wait. Crypto. They did tromp all over looking for the girls. Okay. Am I on the same planet as everyone else talking right now? Or am I did I lose a brain cell along the way? I feel like I did. Go ahead. You know what, Adam? You go ahead and read what's going on in chat. Do you have your thing open?
I do, yeah.
You just take it from here. I need to recoup with a drink here. This is just truly Coke.
Well, I would like to know, actually, Sleuth is, he,
One sec. You know that moth? That white one?
did you catch it in your drink?
Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on here, because the window's open. But one's in my drink and one's fluttering around me. Whoa, that was gross. Get out of here. You want to live? Go on. Sorry. Oh, I think it's dead. Okay, go on.
No, I was gonna say Sleuth wasn't in here yet earlier when I was complimenting his video the other night when he went live, and he was talking about the Subaru jacket. So I'd like to, if he has any more thoughts now that it's a day or two later, because he had posted some people had sent him Subaru issue jackets. And he posted a few pictures of them online. And I can't remember if that's the night that he had Fig on or not. But he did a good little segment on the Subaru jacket. And he talked about how Gray had, shot that down because Gray loves nothing more than to shoot things down, which he's good at. So does Sleuth have any new info?
What's in the vape? It's called exotic. Shit. Exotic mix.
Oh my goodness.
That's just an FYI.
Deb, if you want a sandwich, you come over and get a sandwich.
Oh, really, Deb? Cheerleader Deb. So.
All that craziness.
Oh, Chihuahua, I just want to be clear for a sec. Daniel Pearson is not my POI.
What?
If that's who you're referring to. My POI is Keegan Dunker. And Keegan Dunker went to Frankfurt. And he went to, what is this? Freaking Christian, whatever it was called again. I have to look it up. I always forget which school he went to. Anyway, all you have to do is look it up. But anyways, that's Daniel Pearson is not the BG and he's not my POI. Really, Deb. You're gonna have to put those pom-poms down if you're gonna be there at 9. Oh, he says, sorry, my internet was acting up. Yeah.
No, I mean, I really liked his content the other night when he went live. It was Tuesday night, and he had shown several images of Subaru issue jackets that people had sent him, and that he found. I think he was pretty much on the same page as far as not being what we were seeing, but I'd like to know if he has any further thoughts or
Well,
any
you can
updated thoughts.
you can jump. Yeah, Sleuth can jump online if he wants or talk from chat. It's up to him. I know sometimes it's just easier to talk instead of blah, 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 typing away. So
I mean, he had some great song recommendations the other night, which
yeah, I
no
mean,
one can see that wasn't here.
right. Yeah, what I got two lives that have been blocked. Ouch! This is not a strike against your channel.
Uh-oh.
What, Mama?
Well, there's some tea. I'm trying to verify it, but apparently there's some new tea out there regarding the boys, Orin and Orson West. Apparently there's some stuff out there that said that Trezell and Jacqueline forced the other kids to commit that the other kids that were in their custody to commit horrible acts on Orin and Orson. Also, it's been said that there are possibly two other children that were foster children that were in their custody at some point that went missing as well.
Oh,
really?
So I'm gonna try to.
Wow.
Yeah, that's word on the street, and so I'm gonna try to make sure I find verification for that. But I mean, that's some pretty big tea.
Yeah, because if two kids went missing though, like I don't know. This was obviously before, right? Obviously before Orin and Orson. I know that I know the gist of the story. I watched quite a bit of it at the start as they were like lying as they were standing there with the reporters talking to them and shit. Watch there. So I just kind of watch, like AV, what is his name? Maybe Watchmen or whatever. Watch him a few times here and there. I just kind of keep a little bit up to date, but I wouldn't say I can go in depth about the story. Besides knowing full well that those two boys have been missing and that bullshit was coming out of Jacqueline and Trezell's or whatever his name's mouse. And it was just a matter of waiting to see whatever happened with the case. So I know that there was 6 kids, 4 adopted, 2 their own.
No, 2 biological, 2 foster, 2 adopted. There's 6 in total.
Okay.
And then if that's true that they had 2 other children prior that went missing, that's pretty messed up.
Right.
Yeah.
If that was the case, why would you even place other children with them?
Sleuth in chat, just type if that's you trying to get on. Just because we've been I've had 3 times.
While we're doing that, Mama, can I ask really quick? We were talking the other night, and I know we didn't post the live that night, but when we were talking about Brian Phillips, who, if for anyone that doesn't remember, is the guy that called in the Packers bomb threat.
Yep.
And the picture he posted about the BG with the flames around him on the bridge.
Yeah.
And then how he alluded to the fact that this would all come down to meth and a firefighter.
Yeah.
Have you heard any updates on the Luke Jobs?
No, nothing new.
Same. I looked at it. I put a Google alert on it and have come up with nothing.
Yeah, nothing new as of yet.
Yeah.
I've been looking for updates.
Right. I keep finding that connection so bizarre in all of this.
Yeah, they haven't released anything in 2 weeks
Right.
since the initial arrest. I can look
Just
on
when I
my
looked
page
at Brian
though.
Phillips' arrest record and I saw there were like all of those meth things, and then also calling in the bomb threat randomly,
Yeah.
it just
Deb
seems
says
sus.
Luke Job's Facebook page has now disappeared as well.
Right. Yeah. And I realized that he was only, what, 17, 18 at the time of Delphi. But I don't know. It just seemed weird to me that they said that he was arrested while investigating a prior case, which I don't know if that was confirmed to be Libby and Abby or not, but I don't know. It just was a weird connection.
Sleuth said a guy in Indiana was arrested for child porn not too long ago, and when they searched his internet history, he was trying to adopt a child.
Sleuth, do you
That's
know,
sick.
was that Luke Jobs?
That dude's only 23 years old. I don't think it was.
Well, I mean, Indiana, you could have two or no offense, ma'am, but you could have 2 or 3 kids by 23.
I mean,
You know what I've noticed about the girls in Indiana? No, it's just some young guy random. You know, I mean, when I look and I sleuth around or whatever, stalk around, whatever you want to call it, the Facebooks and whatever, these kids are having kids.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know, like they're literally, you can tell 14, 15, 16 years old, opening their legs, spouting out a kid. Like that
Right.
just seems to be the trend, really.
Right. It's just rural
every-
America. It's just not
Yeah.
Indiana. It's rural America.
Yeah. But you know what? I don't know why.
I'm not dissing them.
I think it just sticks out more in smaller towns because
Yeah, I mean,
there's not much to do.
right. You drink and have sex.
Right. You know, drink, have sex, do drugs, whatever. But you
Right.
just
Hang out under bridges.
yeah, right. Pretty much. And yeah, I mean, I remember growing up in a small town. And it's just like I said, you made your own entertainment, not a lot to do. And
We would
I
go
remember
back roading on dirt roads
sitting there with
and
my little
just
get
drive
high
around
bag.
and look for deer, and we would we would go tornado chasing and get in the back of each other's pickup trucks and do stupid things.
I just know that when I've been looking at people, like as I come across them, they all are very young, have kids, like I said, and we're talking like at very young ages, or they're young ones themselves, and not like you're saying, it's like, kids having kids and multiple of them, like I said, 2 or 3 by the time they're even 20, really, a lot of them. And yeah, I mean, they got to grow up pretty fast though. When you have a child, it's all fine games until you got to realize that your whole life revolves around them, basically, or at least for most normal parents, anyway. But
so many of those small towns, that world, they all stay in that small little world, which is why it becomes so circular in drugs and just everything.
Yeah,
and all the industry that's left. So much of rural America.
Yeah. I had my when I was with my one guy, Dion, his sister, which was like a sister to me, she was 14 when she had her first,
Right. My grandma was 14 when she had my oldest aunt.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Like 14.
Yep.
I remember when my son was 14. Like you just the mentality just is not there yet.
Right.
Hey, hey, Johnny.
I'm 40 and I'm not mature enough to have a child.
I have one. He's 25.
I can barely keep myself alive.
What'd you say?
I said I can barely keep myself alive.
I do. You know what? I like the fact, like, I never planned on only having one, but that's what I had, was just one. And
Right.
I like the fact that I just could give him the attention, like, meaning money wise, whatever wise, like my twin has 4 kids, but money wise, I could, you know what I mean? It was just easier, of course, just having the one, because kids are expensive.
Right.
So expensive. So, I mean, like I said, I didn't plan on having one. That's all I had. And, it is what it is. And I was just always liking that, like I said, that I could just, if he wanted, not to say he was spoiled. He was, but not. He was spoiled, but I always try to have that balance, of,
Right.
Maybe it wasn't as hard as like what I had it, whereas you literally had to earn. Like I was taught to earn everything that I got.
Right.
I
had my first job at 13.
Same, 13. Harvey's, Harvey's
My
hamburgers.
parents had to sign I don't know how, in Canada, my parents had to sign like a permission thing.
Yeah, they
like,
just kind of bullshitted. Yeah, mine. They just kind of bullshitted. You weren't even allowed to work till you were 14.
Right.
But
I picked eggs in a chicken house. A commercial chicken house. I picked eggs in a commercial chicken house.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But you know what? Before that, 8 years old, I was delivering newspaper.
Right.
Me and my twin, we were delivering newspapers. So, and then once we moved and it was 13, I was playing sports, basketball, anything. And then on the weekends, I was always working. People are always asking me, can I have money? Can I have money? Can I have money? Hated that part. But I was literally taught to earn the value of $1 for sure.
Right.
Whereas my son, it's kind of like being poor growing up in a sense, because just what it was. My son, he got it a little bit more easier for sure, just because of how hard. Yeah, but I still always tried to balance,
Right.
but he was given love and he was given things a lot easier, but not that he was a spoiled little brat type of thing.
Right. I think a lot of kids now benefit from the hard work their parents did, because if your parents get to a point where they're not gonna, they want to stay somewhere other than the Motel 6, the kids get to grow up staying somewhere other than the Motel 6.
The Motel 6. That's so funny.
Or the Howard Johnson.
The Howard Johnson, yeah. That's so funny though, because we had a teacher that lived in like a Motel 6. She was like a hippie teacher. And I remember we went camping at the motel area where she was staying or whatever. And I just remember that. It was those Motel 6. I think I don't know, we were in grade 4 or something like that, 5. It's just one of those good memories. We just had this really cool hippie teacher that just lived there.
I mean, I grew up lower middle class, but I didn't know that because everyone around me was the same way. So, I mean, I was lucky enough to have Christmas presents. I was lucky enough to have love, and I was lucky enough to not know that we were poor. So,
you know, I was going to say, like, we had a couple of toy stores in Vancouver, in Bloody Alley and Gastown, and we got all the toys we wanted for Christmas. But my dad, he just didn't know how, like, he's had literally millions of dollars of toys, because he knows he could have told you anything about toys, but he didn't know how to manage money. And my mom finally got sick of him when I was would it be about 5 years old. I mean, it's kind of more to the story. So my mom basically took us out of that situation, and she went on like welfare for 2 months so she could put herself through school, or sorry, a few months so she could put herself through administrative school. And she was never that type of person. She had too much pride, so she did what she had to do. She finally got us like a $500 little beater car back in the day that got her from point A to point B. And so what was funny was that my twin grew up materialistic more so, and I grew up knowing the value of the dollar. So it's funny how when you're raised in the same thing, how, like I said, like, I just consider like Paula, my older sister, I call her like the evil bitch. She's like Satan to me. She's like a Donald Trump Okay. She is like, if you ever have like a secret, she will be your worst nightmare. And she'll punch you in the face. She'll do whatever. She's a very narcissistic bitch, is what she is. And then my brother, my dad stole him and took him away to England, really. And so we never really saw him for a long time. And I do have 4 half brothers prior to us being born. So there's like 8 of us, really. And then my twin sister, we're just polar opposites. I'm like the free spirit. She's like the control freak type of idea. And yeah, so I just find it funny how you grow up in the same situation and yet you're completely different from each other, And I find that so just weird how people each, like perceive things in a sense or how things affect them. Because my sister wanted to buy her kids everything underneath the sun, brand names. They had to have it all because that's how she took being poor. So it's kind of like we were taught to fight for what we wanted, And my mom, my fighting personality, it comes from my mom. My grandma was strong. My mom was strong, type of thing. So it's kind of like with me, I wanted to be more loving and caring than my mom and grandma were, or show it outwardly. Let me just say that. Right. But yet I got my feistiness from my mom and my grandma. It's like, because back in our day, it's like, get your whining ass up, quit sulking. I'm gonna ground your ass if you keep whining. So get up, go do your chores.
I have a 17-year-old niece, and that generation, like she said, she has the best motto in life because it's been like you don't hear it from any 17-year-olds. But she said, you know what? I hear these kids my age complain. She said, "Can I just want to say, suck it up, Buttercup."
Yep, suck it up, Buttercup.
And I love that because I'm like, I think that way. I'm like, we all have hardships in life, but you know what? Suck it up, Buttercup.
Suck it up, Buttercup. Yep, we're allowed to whine a little bit.
Of course.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you don't let a victimizing thing that's happened in your life define you as a victim in your life.
Correct. Sleuth.
And too many people do that.
Prime Minister.
What?
I was just trying to let Sleuth know that I have a prime minister, not a president. Canada, remember?
I mean, in Sleuth, aren't you in Michigan? You're basically in Canada. You should know that.
Right?
Oh, he's probably Lower Peninsula.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
I was a grandmother. Wait, I was a grandmother. Oh, at 36. Oh,
wow. Shit. Man, that you're 37, right? When you became a grandma?
She's packing away her sandwich.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm 37, yes.
And you became a grandma when?
In August. My daughter is 20. I was 15 when I got pregnant with her. Not for lack of trying to, do the right thing, really, honestly. Right. It was our first time, and the condom broke. I got pregnant.
Well, I'm sorry. No, I wasn't passing judgment.
And I had a daughter at 16 years old. So.
I wasn't passing judgment. I was just
because
someone
I'm
said
just
they
saying,
were 36
I had my daughter when I was
grandma.
16, and my daughter is now 20. She'll be 21 in April, and she just had her first child in August. And that was the only child that I had.
And his picture is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Ivan is the bestest.
Sleuth says that no, we are taking over Canada after World War III.
Well, that's not exactly hard, Sleuth. Like that's not even a challenge for Canada. Right. We're just gonna be like
Trudeau's just gonna pull up his pretty socks and be like, okay.
Right. Yeah, exactly right.
He can come live with me.
Yeah.
Trudeau, that is.
But yeah, suck it up, Buttercup. So that's what I always say to people. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Good motto.
It's 10:10. What time is it for you guys? It's like
1:10.
Oh, yeah. All you guys? Mama's 1:10.
Yeah. The time change is coming up here soon.
The 13th.
Yep.
Is that what it is? The 13th?
Yeah. When is it in Canada?
13th. Same as
Okay.
you.
Well,
Yeah.
in Europe it's different, so I'm
Yes,
never sure.
theirs is later. Theirs is like a month
Like,
later.
yeah, like because I spent time in Ireland, and like theirs is always just a little different. So I'm never sure whether there's just 5 hours or 6 hours or.
Yeah.
But
I know that my mother-in-law in England is like 8 hours difference. Spring
so
ahead.
she must be far. She must be like like eastern part of England.
Right smack in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. And then about a month later.
Oh, well, 8 hours for you. Yeah, 8 hours for you, 5 hours for me. That makes sense.
Yeah. And then after about a month after we change. And you know what's so crazy too is why do they celebrate their Mother's Day too on a different day? Like why? Why? Sometimes she'll say Happy Mother's Day to me. I'm like, it's not even Mother's Day. Oh, it is in England though? I don't know why they couldn't just keep that one straight.
What do they call they call it, they have all sorts of things. Ask your husband.
So it's like, but in March or 1 month after, then it'll be a 7-hour time difference. But I wish, like, they were talking about getting rid of this whole time change thing. It hasn't happened because obviously they have to have, like, the United States has to be on board with the West Side as well,
Right.
But I would like it to stay. Like, I would like it just to be, we don't
Daylight
change
saving.
it.
Yeah, to be like
Like, leave the sun the way it is instead of it being really dark in winter, because most people don't like it when it's really dark in winter.
Right.
Just
and
leave
I
it
mean,
alone.
and a lot of it had to do with farming, right? Like, I mean, growing up in the Midwest, that was my understanding, was that a lot of it had to do with farming.
Well, go ahead.
And so, if it was, 6 a.m., at least the sun would be up so you could get out working.
Well, what I heard was that it was really about the business hours. It was like, that's what I was reading when I was reading about the time change. Are you talking about actually controlling the sun? Yeah, I'm talking about controlling the sun because I can, hence the name. Right?
She can.
Yeah, can, and I will.
There are all sorts of songs about your name.
I know. Sunny. Or here comes the sun. I say it's all right. Mm-hmm. Right? Little God. Yeah, right. But yeah, I really wish that they would just leave it the same. Don't change it anymore. But they were saying, but because of the business hours, or whatever, that everyone has to kind of be on the same page to change. So that
it's another thing. The internet, though, I think is like the internet has kind of made some of that obsolete. Where I think it would actually streamline things if things were more. I mean, I'm not saying the whole world on the same time zone, but that hour makes a big difference.
Yeah. Look at Sleuth. Now I need a Corona and a sandwich. Thanks, Mama.
Oh, here, Corona. All right, here, Sleuth.
Is that what I was gonna say? He must have been watching you drink the Corona. Mama eating that. Do you need a drink?
Corona likes. I'm trying to.
Oh yeah, right. Corona, right. Why would he want one of these over a Corona?
I gotta try to watch my weight now that I'm single again.
Yeah, I just have my white grape juice in my handy dandy cup. I'm not drinking no alcohol. I got my cup from SeaWorld.
We don't know what's in that bottle.
I know, right? Preach it all you want in there. So I guess Ray never made it into our live today, did he?
Nope.
And I don't really see Karina. Karina, are you still here?
Dick fetted.
Yeah. I do, however, have some nice messenger messages to look at after this. Smell it. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? I told you, Mama, you guys need to hold the conversation. My brain. Oh, let me just actually show you that. This is me right here. Okay, right there.
Yeah.
Brain dead.
Right over your face, brain dead.
Oh. Why you gotta do that to him? It looks like it's coming out of his nose.
Right? If you just lean a little bit more forward, it can be
The
picking it for
tentacles
you.
were coming out of your nose there for a second.
Yep. Yeah. You just need to tilt it so it can pick it.
6 little tentacles there.
Yeah.
Wait, don't octopus have 8? Why does yours only have 6?
I think it's hiding behind the head. Yeah. Hold
Even
on.
your octopus is lacking.
Yeah. All right. Poke. There we go.
Because it's deformed.
Poke.
Luke, you want a sandwich? I'll make you a sandwich.
Oh, sure.
Because he needs a Corona and a sandwich. You got to deal with chicken, though. I got chicken
like
lunch
this
meat.
trio. Oh, so what he means by like this trio is he really likes you and Adam. I get it.
Oh, who? Well, Karina will make you a sandwich.
Yeah. Actually, I think Ray will make you a sandwich. Turkey and avocado. Okay.
No, I don't think I want to eat anything that he makes.
Sextopus.
He put a special sauce on it.
He might try to fucking poison you.
Yeah, like some semen sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh catch.
Yep. Would you like some icing on that donut today? Some nice creamy icing. Oh, he wants mayo. You know what? We can thicken it up.
All right. Turkey and avocado, no mayo. Gotcha.
Yep.
Tartar sauce. At his age, tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce.
Sandwich is too good for him.
Trust us. Just eat it.
Oh, Deb says Ray is a sandwich.
I said a sandwich is too good for him. I'm thinking more like pond scum.
Oh.
Well, Deb might.
Or maybe
Deb
the
is a sandwich.
The sheep that feeds off of pond scum.
Wait, who are you talking about, Mama?
I'm talking about Ray.
Oh,
I'm talking
you
about
about
Ray.
BFF like that?
Yep.
Sue said I brought my own condiments.
Because I'm rude, you're socially unacceptable.
Good one. Good one. That's funny, actually.
It's best to always have one of those handy if you're with Ray.
Where did you see this? I didn't see this. I brought my own condiments. Where did I miss that?
117? Or just a minute ago.
Where? I don't see it.
Sue said zinc, and then he said I brought my own condiments.
It's not there. Did somebody delete it?
Who brought
It's not there for me. It's literally not there. Zinc.
There.
And then it's this next. Yeah.
Maybe
what happened?
Did you delete it?
I don't know. I thought it was a damn right funny one. Wait. Nope. It still didn't show up. All of a sudden, I swear there was a lag there.
Maybe that was a private message that Sue sent to me. I'm just kidding.
Well, ever since you came on, all of a sudden, just seems like the attention's just really not even going to me anymore or Mama. It's all about Adam.
Now I'll never be allowed back on.
Right. No, that means you'll be
at least tomorrow. You mean? Yeah.
Here, wait. Let's see if this is better.
We're gonna strong arm you now every single time. You have no choice from now on.
I'll turn my light off.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops, where did I go? Whoops, hold on. Where did I go? There I am. Nope. See, how come you guys seen that comment? It literally bypassed me. Everyone got to see that funny comment but me. Yeah. I found
if it makes you feel any better, I didn't see the comment either.
Excuse me, let's just hold on. This isn't about you, Mama. It's not about you, Adam. This comment
Julian
is about
Powell. Like Julian Powell, maybe I dreamt it.
The condiments are so natural you can't see or feel them, Sonny.
I can see that one.
Huh.
But I'm too busy looking at this one. I found Katie. You were right. That's all I can say. I love the videos. Amen. That's all I got here. Thank you so much, Luna. You just made my night, made my day. Now I feel special. I don't feel so stupid anymore all of a sudden. I don't know why. Thank you.
There you go. I sent it to you.
Did you send it to me?
Messenger.
Oh, okay. I'm ignoring everybody else but you.
Avita.
I brought my own condiments. See, that was a good one. Why didn't it show up for me? That was truly a good one. No, I can't. What, is that a ghost? Playing that music?
Deb wants to keep me in the dark? Okay.
Oh, she wants to keep you in the dark. Yeah.
I got this fancy ring light, so I've never used it for anything other than.
Oh my God! I have a ring light too.
So it was like $20, and I've never used it because I've never gone on the internet before. But
mine was like 45.
It helps me find my blackheads when I'm in the mirror.
Yeah.
So I use it for that. But if Deb wants to keep me in the dark, I'll go in the dark.
Well, right. I was gonna say. I mean, I have one too. It's kind of cool. Like, I mean, tonight it's making me look like shit, to be honest with you.
No, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
And everyone loves the new background, right? Your background.
Right? Do you like this?
Everyone loves the new background, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll just say right anyway.
Yeah, because I mean, I think it's great.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of like, except for Mama. Mama, I love your background too. It just stands out. It just says, Mama. You don't even need to tweak it at all. It's like perfect lighting. Oh, everything's going off. Okay, wait. Back to chat. What are these people talking about? Mama.
The blue compliments you, Sonny, though.
Dude, I'm sitting here talking and my freaking mic is muted. What the freak?
Is that what you're? Oh, you know what? Adam, I thought you gave her those brain cells that she borrowed you.
I gave her half. I mean, I only had one, so I gave her the half she gave me back.
Yeah.
I need more.
If I give any more, I'll just be like,
before you gave it to me.
I just feel like something like you hit a stupid train or something like today, and then I don't know what it is. Right, Mama?
I know, right?
Yeah. Just kidding.
It must be the drugs. Maybe
yeah, and then you got Adam flickering with little lights down here, like he's
Is it better on or off? Because I can't see it. Is it better off?
No, it's better on. Well, now you're just like ooh, a shade of blue and gray and.
Is that good?
Yeah, because I feel like I'm brighter. You're brighter, and I'm mediocre, and Mama's just dark.
Well, no, you should be brightest.
No, not tonight. I'm definitely not the brightest tonight. Right, Mama? Well, Mama's showing me up again. Just when I'm trying to play stupid, there's Mama.
Is Karina in the chat?
I don't think. Oh, there she is. She's saying, "How is everyone on this lovely night?" Well.
Oh, good. Hey, Karina.
Yeah.
How are you, Karina?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a bag. That's a box.
Wait. What? Falling asleep off to bed. Bye, Sharon.
Yes, Jimmy John's. That's a Jimmy John's box. Do you have those in Canada?
Nope.
It's
Never heard of it.
Sandwich box.
Nope, never seen it before.
Dude, you are missing out. Jimmy John's is the best.
They're really good. As a gay, I'm not supposed to like them, but they're really good.
One of my favorite places. It's my favorite place to get subs.
Tell us about that. Is it about the salami part that you're not supposed to like?
No, the owner donates money to anti-gay things, so it's one of those you're supposed to boycott it. But I can't keep up with all that.
Oh wait,
if it's a good sandwich, it's a good sandwich.
Okay, let me get this right. So it donates to gay
Jimmy
things,
John's?
right? You're not supposed to like them.
Nice. So the owner of Jimmy John's is conservative, and he donates a lot of money to anti-gay conservative causes. But I don't get into all that, and I'm like,
yeah.
If the sandwich is good, I'm gonna eat it.
He also
same with Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I think I'm like, for generations, companies have probably donated to things we don't know what they donate to. We have the benefit now of knowing where the money companies make goes.
Okay.
That's not my business.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. Thanks. Great.
Yeah, he also hunts animals too, and people boycott him for that as well.
He does do that.
Although, I don't care. He makes great sandwiches.
You know what? If he makes damn good sandwiches, we don't care.
I mean, Jared over there at Subway is doing with whatever he can with his 6 inches.
The Wawa, Jimmy John's is a gourmet sandwich shop. They use boar's head meats in all of their meats and all of their sandwiches with fresh toppings. If you get a chance, it is yummy, yummy, yummy. My favorite is the Hunter's Club with the double roast beef and the provolone.
Yeah, and the semen
And
sauce.
then Hellman's. It's not
Only at Ray's
secret.
house.
Oh, and with Cummins?
They use Hellman's mayonnaise. And
Actually,
with
Cummins.
the lettuce, tomato, and they make awesome. They have their own chip lines. They make an awesome kettle corn jalapeno chip. That's my personal favorite. And they
And
have
they've got a big pickle. They'll slice it in half.
what I
They'll
said.
slice it in
Oh
quarters.
yeah, the big whole pickles. Oh yeah, those are
I like
the
the big
business.
pickle.
And you can get a lunchbox. They have a lunchbox deal where you get an 8-inch sub, the chips, the pickle, and the cookie for $9 and some change.
Pickles, making me all horny.
If
and
you want,
stuff.
you can pay like $10.25 and get a drink too.
Right. Like,
It's
and my whole thing
all
is, I don't have
packed
to
in.
agree with everyone. If I'm going to go to a store, I don't have to agree with everything about him. You know.
Yep.
Right.
You want to
I
know
don't
the
get
fun thing?
I don't get butthurt that easy.
If you work at Jimmy John's, for every 4 hours you work on your shift, you get a free sandwich.
Good. It's like Chick-fil-A. Everyone says Chick-fil-A hates gays, but you know what? They have good customer service. They're polite. They're nice, and they offer good.
I can't. People
Good,
just
they
love
offer
each
good-
other.
Yeah. So just everyone just needs to like calm down, take a Xanax, and
Great. And love
Love
each
each other.
other properly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me look at this. Dab, I love you. Sleuth,
Jimmy
I love
John's
you more than
isn't-
Dab.
Jimmy John's isn't like Subway Chihuahua. It's much, much better.
yeah. No, Subway's.
It blows Subway out of the water. If you ate a
You know, in
Jimmy John's
Ireland,
sandwich, you wouldn't want Subway again.
In Ireland, they don't consider Subway bread. They don't serve. They won't serve. They consider their bread not real bread.
Yeah,
because
I
it's
heard
got
about that.
so much stuff in it.
Mm-hmm. Fake bread.
Yeah, it's got so much sugar and blah 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 whatever in it.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not racist. I'll eat white or brown bread. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I'll eat any bread or cheese.
Yeah. We're cool with that. There's a nuclear power plant on fire in Ukraine, and putting
Yeah, I
more
heard about that.
Yeah, that's a little too deep for me to think. My brain cells only got 2 tonight, people.
Yeah, and that can set a chat off in a whole direction that we won't be able to come back from.
Yeah. I think we're good with talking about food right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep. Mm.
Because I know the other night, like State of the Union was on in the U.S. and like I went in Gray's chat for a minute. Like I'm not a subscriber, but so I can't comment. But I was looking at it, and then I was in Sleuth that night too, and it went real political on both of them real quick.
Yeah. Let's not. Let's talk about peace, love, and songs.
And I'm not just saying I'm not saying Sleuth didn't have anything to do with that. I'm just but the chats go.
Yeah.
Real political.
What? That's messed up. Peace, not silence.
What do you say?
Chick-fil-A in my town hired a young gay teen. He worked and got an award for best customer service. The manager drove by his house and saw him kissing his boyfriend, and the next day they fired him. That's messed up.
I'll tell you, Mama.
I mean,
what?
My best server. When I was the general manager of this hotel, it had a restaurant to it. I'll tell you, and my best server that I had, he was gay as shit, and he was the best damn ass server ever. And when I want, like, as a person, he was just an amazing human being, and his mom was as well. As a server, this guy rocked the tips. Why?
What?
Because he just had great customer service.
Right.
He was the
it wasn't because he was gay. It's just because he was good at what he did.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? And like I said, for me, like I said, I don't give a shit what somebody does or is or whatever. It
Same
doesn't
here.
matter to me.
As long as it doesn't hurt someone. As long as it doesn't hurt someone.
I just hate it when people make things out of nothing. And that's
Right.
what divides us in this world. And we're
We
not going
talked
to
about that.
Hey, yeah. And like I said, people are too busy trying to divide instead of bringing us together. Instead of being more loving and caring, more people are just more apt to call you a racist now, say that you're this, say that you're that. You can't say anything without somebody saying you're doing something wrong. Like you don't even want to open up your mouth.
Right. And when no one can say anything, it takes people that are this far apart, this much further apart. Because then you can't say anything.
But instead of it being like this, it's honestly doing this.
That's what I meant. Yeah, no, it goes like
No, exactly. You know.
And
again,
then there's no conversation, and no one can get better. So it's just stupid. People want to get hurt over everything. They want to find a problem with everything. They don't give anyone the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
We don't ever like think of each other as human beings. We just want to be like, you made a mistake, and now I'm gonna like cancel you for it.
Yeah.
And it's stupid.
I know.
It's a waste of time, and it's just not how. And it's not how I was grown. It's not how I was brought up.
Right. You know what? Like I said, and my mom, for instance, there was a girl that I worked with, honestly, and her sister married a black man, and her husband disowned her.
Right.
Or sorry, her father disowned her, literally. My mom always said to us, I don't give a shit who you're with, as long as they treat you good. I don't care what race they are. I don't care nothing. She didn't care. That's how we were brought up. Not to care about anything as long as that person treated you well. You know? So I found it so offensive that because it was my friend's sister, married a black guy, her dad literally disowned her. And I just thought that was just the craziest shit ever.
Right.
Like I just literally thought that was like, meaning that sounded so old, like from way back when, that I didn't still think stuff like that existed, that parents still disowned their kids because of stuff like that. Anyways, I'm sure glad I wasn't raised that way. I was just.
You know, it's funny. Like really quick, I had a friend growing up that because I grew up in a really small town. Like I graduated with 4 people. Like you know, and I went to religious school, but when I lived in St. Louis, Missouri for a while, and I lived in this really artsy, like kind of like you know, like what you would consider like Greenwich Village in New York, but like you know, so you had all kinds of like people, and I had this friend whose parents were Roman Catholic, and they found out he was gay, and they sent him to live with priests for 6 months in Chicago. So he came back from Chicago after living with these priests, and he was gayer than anyone I've ever met in the whole world. And I was like, well, what sense did that make? You just took this boy that you were trying to not make gay, and you moved him in with priests. So, and I mean, it's true. I'm just playing. It doesn't seem like a good solution to the problem.
Oh my God. All these people are now in chat are just talking about food, Whopper, White Castle.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't talk about White Castle because we don't have them here.
Well, I can. There's 24-hour White Castles here.
I have a white spot. Do you guys have white spot?
I miss White Castle. We don't have them in North Carolina.
What?
Actually, we had a White Castle here.
You know what I would give my right arm, my legs, my ligaments for is an In-N-Out burger. I want an In-N-Out burger in Indiana. So bad.
I want it in.
Not had one.
We had them in California.
Yeah.
Mama.
What?
Adam, I had an In-N-Out burger this morning before work.
Do you have them in Vancouver?
What?
Yeah, British sure. Columbia? Well, my husband is the In-N-Out burger, but okay, sure.
Oh, yeah, you had that in it. You had that added.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I was talking about a different In-N-Out burger. Okay. Yeah. Go on.
Bow chicka bow wow.
You had what do you call that? Like a In-N-Out fish and chips? Because he's British.
Yeah.
Or a banger. You had a banger mash.
Oh yes, he always has a banger and whatever.
Banger mash.
Yeah, banger and mash, right? Yeah, that's right.
I also miss Del Taco. Do you have them in Indiana?
No, I haven't seen one since Texas.
Yeah, I like Del Taco a lot.
Whataburger. Whataburger. I remember Whataburger too. Oh my gosh, it was so
So
good.
Whataburger in Texas, we have Whataburger in North Carolina, but it's different.
Yeah.
It's a whole
What the
separate
heck
chain.
is a Whataburger?
It's like an In-N-Out, but it's like a Southern In-N-Out.
Yeah, but the ones in Texas, there's ones in North Carolina and South Carolina, but they're not the ones in Texas.
Oh, Jack in
It's
the
a whole
Box.
different chain.
I've had Jack in the Box once when I was in Seattle. No, on my way to Seattle.
We don't
Jack in the
have
Box.
Jack in the Box here. We have Hardee's, which is
Our
their-
Jack in the Boxes are all closed.
You know, because Jack in the Box, when I was a kid in Vegas, they had Carl's Jr. too, and it's the same company.
Which is
We
Hardee's.
have Carl's
Hardee's.
Jr.'s.
Yeah.
We have Carl's Jr.'s.
You know what's funny is Hardee's started in North Carolina, and we don't have them here anymore. So I'm like, well, that's
wow.
That's
But yeah, in California, the Carl's Jr.'s and Canada.
Hot wings with ranch, celery, and carrots. Oh my goodness gracious. I love hot wings. I make my own hot wings too and my own sauce. Good.
Hey, Sleuth, do y'all have Culver's in
Yes.
Michigan? Because
we have it
Culver's
here.
is like, I know he's in Michigan. I think he's in Michigan, right? And Culver's is a Wisconsin thing.
We have
But
Culver's
is
here.
good.
We have a Culver's right here next to Montana and Mike's.
Do you really? Those cheese curds are good.
Mm-hmm.
Hardee's. They don't have
I
Hardee's.
like their chicken sandwich. Their freshly fried chicken sandwich. I like it. Like it a lot.
I like it like a lollipop should be.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Life is
Oh.
like a box of chocolates.
We're gonna have to stop talking about food, or I'm gonna have to like order something, and it's 1:36 a.m. here, so it'll be hard to find
You know what
something.
I got this morning that I haven't had forever?
What?
Cake balls.
Cake balls?
Cake
Like-
balls. You ever
Like
had
the
a
cake
ball?
pops, like at
What is
Starbucks.
it?
It's cake that's molded into like a little circle, and then they dip frosting on the outside
put
of
it on a
and you
stick?
can get all different kinds of one. Like I had the velvet, red velvet one, and then this one is strawberries, and then there was another one that was like chocolate. It was so good.
Mama, look what Sleuth just said about you. He said
You
you
wanna
want to
hear
hear
the
the
most
most
annoying
annoying
sound?
sound?
Me?
Yeah. That sound that you're making right now
That's all right.
as you're eating that cake ball.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of it.
Mm.
So
a cake
a
pop.
cake pop is
Cake pop.
They have those
I
at
call it a
Starbucks,
cake
right?
ball. My bad. Oh well.
Huh. Okay. So it's like a cake pop.
It's like a bite-sized piece of cake with icing all
Gotcha.
around.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, but
Well,
these
it's only
weren't
because their
like
lights on.
bite size. They were like big.
You can even buy the cake, the makers, because a friend of mine had a birthday party for her daughter, and she bought one of the machines that you can make them yourself, and then you just stick the little like popsicle stick things in almost, so you can eat them off of the thing.
Right. You know what?
Oh no.
I like it a lot. Dumb and Dumber. That's exactly what me and
That's
my mom.
not what I meant, like the reference, but
No.
thanks, Lou.
No. We got to hold our title, Dumb, Dumber, and Dumbest.
I know.
Hey Lloyd,
You know,
it's my
United
middle name.
Roxbury,
It's
too.
one of my middle names is Lloyd. From the movie.
Yeah. No, it's not funny how that just went full circle on that. You know, because I was just saying, you know, I'm not the brightest bulb in the world today.
It just went
Or
with the
any day.
theme tonight, you know.
We're more like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Oh my God,
yeah.
I love it. Like a glove. I love Ace Ventura. But you know what? So this is what happened. I'm going to tell you what happened. I seen Ace Ventura, laughed my ass off over and over and over again. Dumb and Dumber came out. I left that movie going, what the fuck was that? What the fuck did I just watch? What a stupid movie. Okay? I was pissed off from going from Pet Detective to this Dumb and Dumber show. And all I'm doing is watching people like pick their noses and, you know, and
Right.
honestly, I was pissed. And then I watched it again. And then I started to laugh. Then I watched it again. and I started to laugh a lot more. Then I finally started liking the damn movie because I had to take it for just being a stupid movie. It was
Right.
Dumb and Dumber, literally.
It's like people. You have to accept it for what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I accept that I'm dumb, and I accept that Mama's dumber, and you're
No,
the
not
dumbest.
you,
Oh, okay.
but just people.
Yeah. It was just, I just
Like
was thrown off.
Like
Go
Keegan
ahead.
Dunker's girlfriends. They have to be like,
Mm.
okay, okay.
I still think of those comments. Something about Mary helped me find humor again. I remember
Oh
something
my
about Mary.
gosh.
Oh my
Me,
God.
myself, and Irene was great too.
Oh, I remember that one too. Fuck off. Gotcha. That was my skills right there. Did you guys see that? Fucking the moth came
I
Which
out.
one?
did. I did. You
I was all
moved
about
up.
Bridesmaids.
You know, yeah. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
No, just Bridesmaids, the movie. I mean,
Oh,
you
okay.
get a Wilson Phillips sing along, and I'm like, there.
Deb. No, Deb. You are the cheerleader. Okay.
Yeah.
Every time we put ourselves down, you pick us right back up again. That's your role, Deb. And I don't know where's.
We still got to find our water boy too.
Yep. Have a good night, Sleuth.
Maybe
Take
I
care.
think Todd. Todd could be a water boy.
Todd could be a water boy.
Oh, yeah.
I
He's
mean,
got
you know,
25 years experience. He could be a water boy. Yeah.
We like the experienced water boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
25 years experience, and I got 25 pounds in each of these. There you go.
Where's Todd tonight, by the way?
I have, you know what? Where are people tonight? Karina.
Did you upset him? Did you run him off?
You know what? He was probably pissed off about the whole dollar thing because he knew he was going to lose it.
Maybe he lost his glasses and he can't read the chat.
Maybe he lost his glasses and he couldn't quite find his way into this chat room tonight. He's like the blind leading the blind. Yeah.
I'm being mean. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, because you know what? Here you go. There's Deb just to cheer us right back up again.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah. I think that's the best she's got for that time of night.
Yeah.
What time is it anyway?
1:43 a.m. So it's
yeah.
10:43 p.m. your time.
Hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I just do math?
So you did. Sleuth said later, guys.
Supposed to
Yeah, I see. I already.
God.
Hold on a second. Two things here. Adam, I already caught that and I already said goodbye to Sleuth because I saw it faster than you. Mama?
You did.
Mama?
Yeah.
What are you going on about over there again? Oh.
I did math.
Math. Mental math.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
God, my brain hurts now.
Yeah.
I bet Sleuth is like token a little bit and then go to bed.
You know,
probably.
Right. Sleuth,
That's just the vibes I get.
I get the vibe he didn't really leave our chat. He's just going, you know what? I really enjoy watching these three people make asses of themselves.
Just in case Sleuth is still watching, share the wealth, bud. Share the wealth. Pass it through the screen.
Sleep well. Sleep well, Sleuth. Sleep well. In fact,
he's got those kids at home.
Yeah.
So he's right.
Deb said, yep, she's getting tired. She watched her granddaughter today and got up at the crack of dawn.
Wow. Whiner. Sounds like whining to me. Whiner.
It's funny. I mean, Sonny and I stayed on until 1 p.m. Eastern time the other morning.
We pulled an all-nighter.
1 + 1. What's 1 + 1?
4.
2. So, Mama, you remember when you logged off on the other night and said goodbye to us?
Not at the other night. I logged off at 7:50 in the morning, and then I heard that y'all two decided to do your little party dance until like
did
the
Sonny tell you
afternoon.
until when?
And I went to go check it out, and it was gone. And I was like,
You know why it was gone? It was gone because of your little video that you tried playing. That's why it was gone.
You?
I got a copyright. I know. You're not the brightest bulb I know, right? I keep saying this. So I got a copy strike from something that happened 12 hours earlier from that little tidbit of a popcorn. Remember, we got our popcorn already to nestle in.
And I went and took a nap after that. And then you know what time I woke up that night? 7 p.m. Eastern time. And I was like, oh, I wonder if Sunny will go live tonight. No.
You know what? I could have actually, to be honest. I just was like,
my schedule was all off after that.
Well, you gotta learn to hang.
The truth is, I could have easily went on that night, and I thought, nah, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna relax or rest or whatever. I could have.
You had the sale coming up on Tuesday, and then did your coworker got COVID or whatever?
Yes. So yeah, and then I took the COVID test because I didn't want my husband getting it just in case because he was already sick. So I went over to the Shoppers and grabbed myself and paid $37 for a 2-pack of tests or whatever it was.
Did they send them to you there?
No.
In Canada?
No.
No.
No. I should have said I was 70, so it would have been free. I don't know that I could possibly got away with it, but I just feel like I could have said it was for my grandma, and they might have just handed me one. But I was truthful, and I said, no, it's for me. Because she's like, oh, is it for someone 70 years or older? And I was like, no, me. How much is it? $36 or 36 something? I was like, really? Fuck, whatever. My husband's worth it. All right. I just didn't want my, disappearing act, huh?
I'll be right back.
What you doing?
He pulled a mama.
Yeah, I think so. But, yeah, so I just didn't want my husband getting sick because he got the flu and he still is, basically a head cold. Oh, welcome back. Yeah. So, well, that's all gone.
But everything's good though.
Yeah, everything was good. Yeah,
it's funny because they're sending them free to us in the U.S. now.
Really?
They are.
Yeah, why? Because you guys probably have too many.
I got them. You can go to the website and you register for them. You can only get one set per household, but they send you 4 in a package or whatever, and they're the home tests.
But ma'am, next week you can go on and order 4 more.
Can I?
Yeah.
I will do that.
Yeah, they're free from the government if you order 4 more next week.
Nice. I've been.
It's like covidtest.gov.
I've been stocking up on those and the masks.
Right. Which I figure even if you don't need them,
what they're called.
If the government's going to give them to us free in the U.S., take them. Because they don't give us anything.
I swear to God, it's probably because you guys got so fucking many. They're like, you know what? Let's disperse them before they expire.
Right.
Whereas I was just like, is this covered by our? Nope. I mean, you think it just really sucks that you literally have to pay for a COVID test, right?
Yeah.
It's like, is this a money grab?
They're changing a lot of that in the U.S.
Yeah. Look at you guys. That was awesome. Oh, hold on. Outback says that was it. Awesome morning. I thought I was rewatching it and then it was still live. Oh, I know. That was so.
Outback came in.
Right. Adam, who is it that came in? And was it Deb? Somebody came in.
Deb came back in. Karina came. Outback came in. Ray came in.
Oh, everyone was coming in.
Yeah.
It was classic.
The N95 masks.
What, Mama?
The N95 masks. Peace, not silence. Just gave me my brain cells back. Yeah. And it says the next ones may include the N95 masks. They've been given free N95 masks away when you go to the grocery store. You can get a 4-pack of them. So every time I go grocery shopping, I've been grabbing them and just storing them up for when they're needed.
Yeah, because you know what, we're not going to need them for a while, I think, but we will need them again.
Yeah, but something worse is going to come. It's
Mama?
But let's enjoy it while we can, because I watched some of the State of the Union the other night. I mean, Biden's 9,000 years old. He didn't have one on. So no one in Congress had one on. So I'm like,
Biden has to be pointed to where to go when he's getting off the damn plane too.
Well, I just mean, I'm like, so if they're not wearing masks, and like in North Carolina, they just dropped the regulations. Like we don't, just last week, Charlotte doesn't have to wear a mask anymore.
They just, for the kids in school, they just said that they don't have to mandatorily wear the masks at school, but they're still required by federal guidelines to wear them on the bus.
Were you required to where you live, like when you go into businesses?
Yeah, there was a mask mandate.
Yeah, we still had a mask mandate until this week.
Yeah, I don't know if they've taken the mask mandate off or not. I just wear a mask everywhere I go anyway, just to be on
Right.
the
Well,
safe
after
side.
your mother, I understand. Yeah, I get it.
We still have to wear our masks here, like when we're in
The
the
grocery
store and
store.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys don't have to?
Well, I own a hair salon, so I wear one. So that's my choice, just because I touch people for 2 hours.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
but I
tell
let
us
my
all about
client
that.
starting this week. I let my clients decide whether they want to wear one or not.
Mm-hmm.
Like I followed the state guidelines the whole time.
I just feel like that's where it should be at. That it should be this thing now where a choice is ours. If you want to wear a mask, keep wearing a mask. If you don't, then don't. But I just feel like now it's kind of getting old. We're at a point where it's they're saying it's contagious, but it's a flu-like thing. But I just mean like instead of trying to keep telling us what to do it's almost been 2 years now. But it's just like I said, if you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you don't.
Right.
So,
And if something more serious, comes along,
then it goes back again.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm a rule follower when it comes to that stuff. I'm rebellious, like in my nature. Like if you tell me I can't do something, I'll be like, "Fuck you, I can." I'm gonna do my own thing. But
yeah, they've been giving those masks free away at like Kroger, Pay for Less, Meijer, Walmart, all different kinds of places. Like when you go to the grocery store, it's like at the front of the store, like when you're going through the registers where the checkout thing is, they have this big huge table. They give you like some stores will give you 3 of them, some will give you 4 of them. And it's pretty much like sometimes they have people standing there to like make sure people don't take more than one stack. But for the most part, it's like, the honor system. You take the stacks of masks and go on your merry way.
Oh, and Deb, just to like address that, like Deb, I hope she doesn't think that I'm saying that it's no big deal, because, I mean, I'm going to a memorial service on Saturday that someone that died of COVID, so I'm not discounting the seriousness of it and how horrible it's been to people. I know Mama can firsthand say the hell that she's gone through with what our mom dealt with. So my heart goes out to anyone that has had any severe case of it. I'm just saying the little breaks in the severity of it, like nationwide, let's take the opportunity while we can to enjoy it.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying. So
I mean, we're at a point now where and again, if it goes back to something worse, okay, back to protocol.
Yeah.
But I'm really sick and tired of. I mean, it's become habit now. But I just when I leave work, I'm just like, oh, 1 second, my husband's coming. 1 sec.
But no, I apologize if that insulted you, because I wasn't implying that it wasn't serious or anything like that.
Deb wouldn't have took it that way. However, oh yeah.
And I'm sure, Sunny, like you wear one all day at work, right? So it's like, I feel like,
no.
When I wear a mask at work, I don't even think about it, because I wear it all day. I get used to it. It's whatever.
Mostly.
Do I want to? No.
Yeah. I wear it underneath my chin if customers aren't really in the store, and then I pull it up when they are.
Right.
So you use it as a diaper chin?
Yeah.
Or a chin diaper?
Yeah, chin diaper. Then when I go to the bathroom.
They do hide this.
You know what? That's what I love about it. Seriously, sometimes when I just want to be hidden from the world, that mask goes on.
But honestly, the bad thing is, it shows this. And then you're like, oh, what's all of these wrinkles?
Oh, let me tell you. We have this one customer that comes in the store, and she has that plastic piece where the mouth is. Okay?
Oh, the see-through?
Yeah. And it's the most
Creepy.
ridiculous shit ever. Because all she's like got this big bright red lipstick on, and she's just like, I love showing my smile. And then she gives us all one of her things. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So then I'm truthful. And she said, oh, how come you guys aren't wearing your masks? I said, honestly, I don't like it. And then she's like, oh, well, I guess it's not for everyone. And I said, definitely not for me. I just prefer to wear these, just the regular ones that I buy out of the box for 50
surgical, yeah.
Type of thing.
The
And
see-through ones are great, for people that, like, it never occurred to me, like, because I have one brain cell, right, or half a brain cell. Like, so it never occurred to me that, like, people that read
God
lips,
was generous, by the way.
so
Go on.
for people that read lips, like, it never occurred to me that, like, that was an issue. Yeah. And so I'm glad that they made those available for people that are hard of hearing and they want to read lips. But when I see them, I'm like, it's creepy looking.
Yeah. I know. That's what
because it's like that clear mouth, and you're like,
I know. And she got this like freaking bright ass red lipstick on. Yeah. And well, you'd have to know exactly. This is a Karen. Her name is Karen, actually. It's a Karen.
I agree, peace.
Yeah. Wait, who? What?
Well, I was just saying peace. Yeah. I think I agree
because
it's nice to not have to shave all the time.
My beard or not either. If I'm hiding it. Yeah. Seriously. Sometimes I give my husband a run for his money on the Gruffalo. Not even.
And you can wear them other places on your body if you want to hide hair there too.
Right. It's like a slingshot camera. Honestly, it's like a secret weapon. We're just creating Dumb and Dumber Part 3. Maybe Part 3's out there. Yeah. Oh, look it. See, I didn't even know Deb put that. Deb, great minds think alike. Go us, cheerleader.
She heard us say it. She's cheerleading.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, Deb. Thank you for being such a positive inspiration to us all. Mama, why are you hiding from us now? Okay. There she is. Hello. So I have 10 minutes because husband is getting tired.
Okay.
He has to work tomorrow. He's getting tired. See me? I could just go all night. I could just still go all night here.
Well, we're aware.
Yeah, right? And then Mama gets me all blocked and copyrighted and shit.
Yeah, well, I'm glad Sunny has to go tonight because I'll get suckered into that, and then I have a 12-hour day tomorrow.
Wow.
Oh, right. So tell us. Go, Sunny, go, right? Thank you, Deb. So tell us. So how's your business going with the hair cutting?
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah?
I've been doing it for 20 years, so
yeah.
It's good.
Like, so do you do both male and female?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, their hair. and I'm non-discriminatory, so who knows?
It's comedy hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you came up with that joke with one brain cell. Yeah. What is it with this whole brain cell thing tonight? I think we started. I don't even know how I got one.
I don't think we're getting the audience we wanted for it.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe better luck next time.
Maybe we'll combine our brain cells and try again later.
Oh no. Yeah. Look at the sarcasm coming out of her right now. Sunny, is that really 10 minutes or another hour? No, it's really 10 minutes. If I want to get the In-N-Out burger.
Why, Deb, are your pigtails getting tight?
Yeah.
No, she's getting tired of lifting her pom-poms.
My goods. Okay, so yeah. So you do. So how many people working the shop? Just you?
No, so I own a salon, and I rent out to. I have 4 stylists that rent stations.
Yeah.
So there's so it's like, it looks like a traditional salon. It's in an old like bungalow style house. It's got a lot of charm. I don't know. Yeah. It's a cool, like, chill environment.
Maybe in our messenger, you can send me
picture.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. Yeah. Honestly, I do. I do love learning about other people and their lives, and except for Mama's, not interested whatsoever. She
You
just
do notice that I am Ray, though, right?
I think it was by those gorgeous flocks that you got right there. Yeah.
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 Yeah. No, I'd be happy to.
Perfect 20.
When are you going to go live
20.
again?
Pardon?
When are you going to go live again? The people need to know.
Oh, inquiring minds want to know? I don't think
Indeed.
28 people really want to know. Because you know what the problem is?
Well, you know, like, I don't know. How many people watched your little video the other day when you said going live tonight with Mama?
Don't know. Don't
Do
really
you think it, like, increased the number of people that watched?
Oh, because I put Mama?
Because you promote it.
Oh,
Because you kind of are more random, like, with your times.
Yeah. See, I just kind of am one of those people that if you think I'm going to go right, I go left. Then I go right up the middle.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah,
and you're like,
so,
I can't be locked into that. So I'm like,
yeah. I mean, secretly behind the scenes, I can sit there and tell you but I usually don't know when I'm going live, or sometimes I do. Like, will I go live tomorrow night? Probably. I got nothing better to do. It's Friday. My husband will be gaming with his brother. Yeah, probably. But I don't want to say 100%, but the chances are probably. Because we're coming on to the weekend.
You might be getting the mash and bangers, or the bangers and mash.
Well, yeah, that's going to be tonight with the In-N-Out burger on there. Husband missed me, Just saying. I got nobody needs to know this, but I mean, I just got home from work, right? And all of a sudden, I'm like, "Where's husband? He's not in his computer chair like he normally is. Where's husband? Oh, he was folding laundry in the bedroom. What the fuck?" So I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "Oh, because the cat pissed on Ryan's bed." Okay.
Again.
Now I see why you're folding laundry, because obviously you had to take out the laundry that was on there. And then but anyways, when he seen me, like, this big smile come over his face, and I was like, oh no, here we go. Right, week and a half. I'm missing the wife. Yep. Sorry, Ray.
That's a good sign. Because if he came home and he didn't do that, there'd be a problem.
You know what was so funny though is that I was coming home from work at a whole 2 minutes away, and I was sitting there smiling as I was coming home. It's so weird, a week and a half, because we've never been apart, in the time that we've been together that I can remember. But it's just so funny. I'm like a little gilly. You see the husband type of thing. Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah. Pressure my hair. I look like a grease monkey today. My hair is not greasy. Just looking that way. It just had no. You know what? Tell me. I need it. Okay. You know what? Give me some advice. What you looking at?
I'm waiting.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably putting my mental brain on after working.
How do I
all day,
make my hair more plumper and fuller? Go on.
Well, no, I was I'm just putting my mental brain on so I can okay, hair advice.
Oh. Was this too big of a question for you? Do you need to think about it?
No, I just have to get my stuff ready.
You had to prep for it. Are you sure? So,
you had to change roads. You saw him shake it, right?
What, Mama? Yeah, you just sit back there and smoke, okay? Well, go on. What were you saying?
No, I'm ready for the question.
Oh, you didn't hear it? Okay.
No.
So I said, how do I make my hair so it's nice and plumper? I'm sick of it being so I want it plumper.
It's hard with it's hard. I mean, you have a lot of hair, but you have fine hair. I can tell.
And I have what? Say it again.
I said you have a lot of hair, but you have fine hair. So it gets limp, but you have a lot of it.
Yeah. It's like a limp dick.
No, because there's something we can do with your hair. But no, I mean, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell without being able to put my hands in it. Have you ever? Do you use dry shampoo?
I do have some. I only learned about this about 6 months ago.
Do you shampoo every day?
Yes, I have to.
Did you get oily?
So when you see my hair up, it's chances are because I didn't shower that day. Because I didn't feel
your hair. You do a good, but you do a really hot, sexy, messy, string down like it. I like everything about it. Yeah. So I mean, I think dry shampoo, The hard thing with dry shampoo is a lot of them make your hair look white or powdery.
I'll give you some advice. Never buy the dollar store dry shampoo.
Right
It's
now.
the wettest shit ever. You
Yeah,
spray it.
when you have dark hair, it's hard to find one that doesn't make your hair look like there's baby powder in it.
Yeah. Right.
Because it almost makes it look gray.
Yes. Right. Yeah. But it is. I mean, it is. I guess it's probably no different than throwing baking soda in the hair. To be honest with you.
It is though, because baking soda can cause yeast and build up.
Oh yeah, don't want that.
But I'll think about if there's anything you can do.
Well, the thing is,
we can talk later.
Yeah.
No one wants to hear that.
My hair used to be layered for a long time, way back. But honestly, I just let it grow. But I just wish it had more volume.
Right. And it's hard when it's fine because of the length. But yeah, no. I'll send you some links.
Yeah. Just
I'll think about it and send you some links.
So you know what? And honestly, it's funny because some days it can be. I mean, I know this is boring to some people, but it's okay. Some days it will be nice and voluminous, a little bit more so, and then other days it's just like. But Vancouver weather isn't exactly helpful because
no, it isn't.
Yeah, exactly. It's moist.
And you color your hair, which makes it limp faster.
Or else the grays. I just dyed it the other day, to be honest with you.
Which so it definitely gets oilier faster right after you've
It's always been that way, regardless.
Yeah.
My hair. I'm the only one in the family that really has the oily skin and has that problem. My twin sister has really thick hair, and wavy hair.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, no, it's annoying. I know, but I'll think about it and see if there's anything I can recommend.
Hard water can build up and weigh it down. Maybe that's my problem. Hard water.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could be not. Yeah. There's a lot of factors. I'm thinking it's more the oil and weather you're in and your hair texture.
Yeah. So what time does your shop open? Is it open 7 days a week?
No, it's by appointment only. So we work different hours.
Okay.
Tomorrow I go in at 9. So that's what 7 hours from now.
Yes.
And then
go to sleep.
I get off tomorrow around 9:30 tomorrow night, Eastern time.
Okay.
So I've got a 12-hour day tomorrow, but then I'm off Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. Do you always have Saturday, Sunday off?
I don't always take Saturdays off, but I just recently got season tickets to Charlotte, North Carolina, where I live. We just got a major league soccer team, and the first game is Saturday, and I got season tickets. So,
nice.
I'm going to go to a soccer game Saturday night.
You to play with some balls?
I'm not going to play with any balls.
But no, you're not going to play with balls.
But I'm going to pay a lot of money to watch other boys play with balls.
Correct. Okay. Because I need to let husband go to sleep, and he is more important than some other people out there.
Right. Can we see Mama's face before we go? Yeah,
Mama. Put your Ugg mug back up.
I don't know. I was banished into my little smoking corner.
Well, here. Man, watch.
Oh, there you go. And look at this. One of these people just doesn't belong here. So I quit smoking back in September because I ended up going to the hospital, and I thought, what the fuck? Let's just ride it. I just was too lazy to go downstairs from the floor because of COVID and how things work.
Will they let you do that there?
What?
They'll let you go outside of the hospital and smoke?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. But it's such a task, So I was just like, you know what? People are all vaping around me, and you know what it was really, to be honest with you? Packs of smokes out here. Okay, Adam, $16 to $20.
Wow.
Okay? Cheap side 16, but $20 was typical. And so, right, if I'm smoking basically 3/4 of a pack a day, that's a lot of freaking money in a month.
Yeah.
I
can do a half.
Yeah. So, I mean,
how much are they there? Mama.
What?
What do you smoke and how much are they?
Well, I smoke Marlboro Special Select Red 100s,
Oh,
and
fancy, I guess.
you can get them for, depends on, I guess, because like I use coupons when I buy mine, so like they're roughly about $7 for a pack, but with my coupons, I usually get them for like 5 something.
They're about $7.50 in North Carolina, which is funny considering Marlboro started like
And
50
it also
miles from
depends on
here.
where you go and buy them too, because some places they'll charge up to $9 a pack.
When I moved to North Carolina in 2004, you could buy a carton for $20,
Right.
and now they're like 85.
Oh yeah, and here they're like 140 something. Crazy shit.
Yeah. When they're in New York, I mean, they're 14 because I used to travel to New York for work a lot, and they were like $12 to $14 a pack there. But
all I know is when did you start smoking?
death is expensive.
Yeah, right. It's like, would you stop eating while I'm smoking, please? Because you're kind of interfering. Pretty much. That's how I felt about it. But anyway, what age did you start smoking at?
14.
Yeah, 15, 16 actually. Here, 16. Mama?
14.
Okay, yeah. So 14, 15, 16?
Yeah, I 14. Was smoking at 14.
We were 14, you were 15.
And I got caught because my mom snitched me out.
Well, she's in your care now, so it's time to get revenge.
Your mom snitched you out?
Yeah, okay. So we used to go to my Mama Ellie's every weekend on Saturdays for barbecues, like family barbecues or whatever. And in her back bathroom, she had it like it was her yard was like a, fenced in all the way around or whatever, but she had like this big mirror door that was like right next to like, not like right next to the toilet, but like a little bit further over or whatever. And she had a patio thing that was built onto that door because she eventually was planning to put a hot tub out there. And Ooh. So I had started babysitting for my aunt and uncle, and I was babysitting my 4 little cousins, and they would buy me cartons of cigarettes and then pay me cash, for babysitting or whatever. And I would take my cigarettes at home and I would, hide them in my handy dandy hiding place. And, nobody really paid attention, knew the wiser that I was smoking. Well, Mamaw knew that I smoked, and she said, if you're going to smoke, go on the side of the house. She said, nobody's going to go over there and bother you because nobody really went to that side of the house where this hot tub was supposed to be put in. And I was like, cool. She's like, but don't let your grandpa find out. All right, I got you. And so I went on the side of the house and I was smoking a cigarette. And next thing I know, I heard my mom scream, Dad, Christy's smoking. And I had like 3 packs of cigarettes in my little purse that I had with me. And he's like, give me your cigarettes. I was like, what? He's like, give me your cigarettes. And I only handed him 2 packs. I kept another pack in my purse. And he just like kind of looked at me and he was really, really mad. And he was like, we're going to talk about this here in a little bit. And then he like went off for a minute and he came back and he's like, let's go for a walk. And my grandfather was a smoker for 20 plus years, and he quit cold turkey one day, wow. And he was like, do you know what this can do to you? He's like, there are consequences to you and your body for smoking. And he gave me this whole big
lecture
spiel about smoking. And he was like, but if you want to smoke, he's like, it's your decision. He's like, but I'm not going to buy them for you. And I was like thinking to myself, okay, well,
can I buy 2 packs back?
You weren't buying them anyway,
Right.
And he's like, and nobody better buy them for you. He's like, if I find out people are buying them for you, we're going to have a problem. Okay, whatever. And he's like, and you're going to pay for your cigarettes out of your allowance. And I was like, okay. So that next week I go to get my allowance and he's like, get in the truck. And I was like, okay. He's like, we're going to the store. And I was like, all right. And he goes to the discount tobacco store and he's like, you're smoking Marlboro Red 100s? And I was like, yep. And he's like, I'm going in the store. And he went and bought me a carton of cigarettes. And he came out and he handed me that carton of cigarettes and he just started crying. And he was like, he's like, this is the only time I'll ever buy them for you. He's like, I won't buy them for you anymore. He said, it breaks my heart to buy them. And then he was like, and I got to tell you something else. He's like, if your brother starts smoking, he's like, I'm going to kick your ass. And my brother started smoking when he was 16. So, yeah. But, I mean, it is what it is. But I've smoked since I was 14. And I probably wouldn't have got found out had my mom not snitched me out that day. I'd probably been safe. But,
Oh, no, you would have got found out.
I wish I could quit, but because I hate being a slave to anything.
I mean, I used to even smoke like during school hours because the house that we lived in, my grandfather built this big old shed like out back, and like where we lived, like you stepped out our backyard, and then the school was like literally right there. Not even kidding you, like right there, backyard. So my friends and I would like during periods and stuff like lunch, we'd go out the side door and go right across the street and go in there and smoke and whatever. And I got in trouble at school because this one girl asked me for a cigarette and I told her no. And so she went and ratted on me for having cigarettes. And they called the police department and they wrote me a $250 ticket and they made me take smoking cessation classes.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Wow,
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause I grew up in Illinois and we had ashtrays outside of the gym.
Yeah, they don't do
Right?
all that. But
I mean, you can smoke in a hospital. You can smoke on a plane. Isn't that crazy when you think about it?
And when
Like,
they sent you to the smoking cessation classes, it was like an 8-hour class, and they put this lung inside of this bag, like a darkened lung from when people were smoking and everything, and how like it was gross looking, but they make you pass it around the room to like look at it, and they talk to you about all the chemicals and the
Still had
effects
no
on your body and all that stuff. And yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
And it didn't stop anyone from smoking the same way all of those sex
No.
stories didn't stop anyone from having sex.
Yeah, exactly. Right on there. Okay, I got to bring this live to a close, guys, because husband, I mean, I could go longer. But anyways, so Mama, thank you so much. Adam, thank you so much.
Thank you, Sonny. Thank
No,
you, Emma.
Thank you.
You
Like
know.
I said, personally, like I said, sometimes it's just nice to chill. We talked about a few things or whatever. And then, I don't know, I always just play it by ear. However,
Yeah, when I have some Delphi stuff so maybe maybe we can actually like focus next time and talk Delphi.
Absolutely. Because I got a few things I want to talk about, Mama. Not sure if you do too. Mama always can join in. She knows. I mean, Delphi, like I said, for me, Delphi is my baby. But sometimes it's just nice to go off track a little bit here. And but anyway,
is your husband out of town tomorrow, Mama?
he'll be home tomorrow.
Tomorrow night he will be.
Yeah. Well, it depends because he's talking about if he takes another load tomorrow, he won't be home until Sunday. But if he takes a load for tomorrow, like he'll be gone 12 hours and he'll be off Saturday. So it just depends on which load he takes and what he does or whatever. I don't know, but I'm here either way.
Wow. There's Jenny. Jenny sneaks in at the end. Jenny, have a great night too. Deb, everybody, have a great night. Whoever watches
Have a
this.
good night, Sonny.
Have a great night.
Not
Yes,
silent. That's crazy.
You get to sleep because you need to work in the morning. I need to work in the
do.
morning. And Mama, whenever you're going to bed, she's a night owl too. Are you a night owl too, Adam, by trade?
Right.
Or
yeah.
no? I totally am.
I stayed
a
up
night
until
owl.
1 p.m. with you. Yeah.
Okay. Good night, you guys. Thank you
Good
so
night.
much. I'll
Night.
talk to you
Thank
guys
you.
tomorrow.
All
Take
right,
care.
everyone.
Bye.
Good night, John Boy. Good night, Sue Ellen. Good night. Oh, there he is.
Good night.
Good night, Adam.